Good afternoon. It is the Geeky Gamer Podcast. It might not be afternoon where you are, but it's certainly afternoon where I am. And did you know it's Tuesday? Just like every week. It's Tuesday somewhere. I don't know why, but we have a Patreon, a Geeky Gamer Podcast. You give us coffee at Dreadlore. There is a band called All Lowercase Letters. There's another band called Mr. Interrupt. They do some of the background music we hear. Couchfire Media helps with production. Toirible Productions kind of fucked off a few years ago. And
there's awful people.
And
terrible people.
And we're here playing Mothership. Mother.
Take that, Glenn Space. Wait, hold on. Do you want it to be like this?
What, did you mute him or something?
No,
What'd you do?
no. Do you want it to be like that?
Oh, you moved
Your
us
name.
around. I wanted to be on the other
I didn't
side.
move you around. I just changed your name.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see that.
No, your name says
joke.
Glenn.
Glenn, okay.
All right. Regardless, I guess I can change mine too to like Warden or whatever. Let's do a little bit of a recap. We'll start with, so introduce yourselves, who your character is, and where your character is right now, and your state of mind. Okay. So we'll start with Gunny.
Yeah, I'm John. I'm playing Arthur Scullett, a grizzled Marine veteran who is currently setting up bombs to picking up the hyperdrive to blow up on Trigger. The strange demon woman who had attacked Mark Zero has just vanished after making her presence known. Moments after blinding lights shut down all the electronics. I'm trying to figure out if my jury rig bomb still active or not. Communications just about kicked back in, but no idea what's going on outside of this room.
And you've just met up with Ivy Dukes because she came and got you.
Oh, yeah.
As well as Mark Zero.
Right.
So we'll actually segue to Mark Zero.
I'm Sketch. I am playing Mark Zero, a former Marine who tried to go straight. Didn't work out. Kind of hit the underworld path after that. Who has left his prepped dropship to go find Gunny in the bowels of the ship. Mark Zero is in his element at this moment. He doesn't have to make decisions. He just has to point guns and pull triggers. And this is where he, other than piloting, is what he does best.
And we'll slide to Glenn Space.
Glenn Space is an engineer, also known as Gary Spicer, just in case you were wondering what his fake name was. He was a middle management mechanic for one of the big corps. Probably moved around quite a bit until one day he found himself kidnapped by his current teammates, and he's joined their crew because he was promised better living wages and more time off. He's trying to fix the ship and the communications, and kind of blindsided by all of the madness that happened last episode, coming to terms with Ian being offline, which is his best friend at this point, an RI that is helping us through this situation as we tumble through space.
I love this. And you are you're in the dropship in the hangar.
Yep.
Okay. So for the map, I attempted to update the map of the Nova Espero. And turns out my Photoshop skills are incredibly lacking these days. So I apologize that the map is and has been wrong, and for some reason I just never knew, or like AI style hallucinated what I thought what the map was. I don't know. Anyway, I do remember and have been from what I think I've been pretty consistent about the compartments. So if you have any questions about where you are on the map of the Nova Espero, just let me know. Like, no, I expect everyone to be slightly confused, if not very confused. If you're looking at the map, that is not the one. If you're looking at the map, the number 1, which is to the left, that's the airlock. The sort of compartment, the white compartment that goes just above it all the way down to the bottom where there's it says number 2. That's one big tube, okay? And the airlock is attached to it in the middle, and the med bay is in that hallway as well. So the rest of that other shit, it just needs to be sort of piled on top of itself, okay? The majority of you are there. You're in that compartment. Not the airlock itself, but the main tube.
Oh, we're in the main tube. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, question, is the main tube sections, or is it one just long open situation?
One long opening. So it goes from the mess, which is apparently not on there. I don't know how it's not on there, because I think it just made it up. The mess hall is at the top of number 1. Then you have number 1 that looks on the map like 3 compartments, and then you're down into the stow. Does this make sense?
Kind of. Can you send me that file that you're looking at?
No, because I tried to edit it and got really mad and stopped.
Gotcha.
The thing is, this is how we've been playing it the entire time. It's just I realized that the map itself isn't right. Here's a good question, I think. Is everyone confused about what the Nova Espero looks like? John?
You're muted, brother.
No, I've just thought it mainly looks like the ship that's on the live stream at the moment, where you've got a control command center, sort of a sphere at the top, and just a big cylinder with wings.
Right. And that's really all you need to really know. So let's go over this really fast. Pull up your map of the deal, of the ship. The one that it's in the chat. It's a little bit higher. You guys know what I'm talking about? So this is going to have the ship stats. It's not the one without the stats. It's the one with the stats. Okay. I need like thumbs up or something. I can't tell if anybody knows what I'm talking about.
I feel like I've got it pulled up. Is it not the one I'm sharing?
Oh, let me look.
On the chat, there's one without stats, and the one in the chat is very faint with stats.
Yeah, the one in the. Okay, hold on a second. I'll just repost it.
This is the one that I have.
It's in the chat.
That's what's so interesting. I thought that those little things that were coming off, I thought they were just like antenna. I thought this ship looked like basically the ship from 2001.
It does.
But I see that there are wings and stuff now. So
well, the thing is, it's not really wings. It's a stupid design. I didn't design the ship. I did that thing where I was like, I'm going to use.
this one.
Yeah, we're using their design.
Yeah.
Is that the same one that I have? I feel like that's.
If you look,
exactly the one I have.
It is. This isn't for you, it's for them. So that they can see it. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on. I've got to get out of the live stream. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so going from the very top, you got the command module, number 10. That is correct. Number 9 is the hangar. That is correct. That is where Glenn Space is, as well as some of your, or most of your NPCs. Okay?
Number 9.
So those two things are perfectly fine. Number 8, it says habitat modules. That actually should be cryo. Okay? So number 8 is,
sense.
it kind of looks like there's 2 compartments on top of each other for number 8.
Mm-hmm.
The arrow is literally pointing to the top one. Both of those, that's where you had the hanging cryo pods that was all creepy.
Okay.
So it's not habitat, it's cryo.
And there's
Okay.
still a central column from the bottom of 9
Yes.
all the way down,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yes. And I'll explain for you, because you're actually engineering minded. The way this is set up is the ship is not like a Star Trek ship. It's a ship that's piled on top of itself so that when you're thrusting, you're gaining gravity. Okay?
That's right.
All right. So if you go down to 7 is correct. Life support systems, that's where you have the hydroponics, agriculture, all that bullshit. Flora, fauna, think like Keiko in Star Trek. Okay. Right below number 7, that unnamed section is the mess hall.
Okay.
Okay. That is not on the map, but that's the mess hall. Call it 11 if you want. That's the place where you had like the really weird vending machines where Glenn Space got cut in his neck and he cauterized the wound. The door leading further down south into the ship is all jacked up and barricaded. And it's just, there's like this little slight opening where you guys have been going back and forth. Everybody with me?
Okay.
Okay. Right below that, you have 3 compartments. That is one big tube. This is completely white. This is the very first place you guys came in where Jackson chainsawed the hell out of a guy.
Right on.
Now, looking over at 3, those 2 compartments, this is how it works. The first compartment is actually where your guys' rooms were. So you had your individual rooms, which we haven't been into in a long time. The one right below that is the med bay.
Yeah.
Okay? So it says 3 cryo bullshit. That's wrong. It's actually the med bay. Everybody with...
Okay.
Now,
Yeah,
I'm not actually looking at you guys, so just give me like the yes or no.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
And where number 1 is pointing is the actual airlock out of that tube, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Number 4, just take it out of there because number 4 should actually point to right below where number 3 is. You see how this is
Yes.
difficult
Okay.
to edit?
Yes.
Yeah? Right. Okay.
So number 4 is
okay,
in
so
number 3.
So number 4, if you put it on right below number 3.
Uh-huh.
So number 3 has 2 compartments. Number 4 is right below it. It's that second compartment.
Okay.
And number 3 is your guys' actual private rooms. Number 4 is the med bay. It's pointing to the wrong place.
Fine.
Okay. All right. Number 2 doesn't exist. Then you're right into number 5 where you have the 2 stow rooms, 1 and 2. That's where there's this sort of like the tube comes down, but then you have to go around kind of like a U thing and then keep going. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming something along the lines of like a Millennium Falcon situation that goes around the outside.
Yes, and the engineering reason for that, there's 2. One, it has to do with the ship's orientation depending on what it's doing, because that's a stow room. There's containers all over the walls and everything, so the gravity doesn't matter as much. But 2, the next room down is the reactor. And so the idea is they don't want the possibility of something accidentally flying down that tube and hitting your warp core. So
Okay.
you got to go around. Yeah.
What is 2 now?
Huh?
What is 2?
2 doesn't exist.
Yeah, but
So all three of those, where 2 is pointing, there's those 3 blocks stacked on top of each other. All 3 of those are just big open compartments, part of the tube.
One big compartment. And if you wanted to say it, if we wanted to be like, rewrite it, 1 would be the airlock, 2 would be that tube. And it's just a transverse tube that leads from the head of the ship to the back of the ship. Okay? Okay. After 5, you're into 6. That's as it is, reactor. And then past 6 would be they're not particularly
cargo modules, right?
Yeah, it's the super cold storage in the back, the tail end.
Yeah, those big cargo modules that you can stack more on behind, right? Okay.
Exactly. So this ship would load up the crew first or whatever, and then it would go to like a station, and they would take these containers and attach them to the back. Those containers you can go through each one, but you can kind of like build it like Legos or take it off. Yeah, so that's how it works.
Cool. Real quick off the top, where are the engines? Are they in that black space on the outside in the...
I don't know.
Okay, no worries.
I know where the reactor is, and it's science fiction bullshit.
Yeah, that's why I said don't worry about it. Yeah, no worries. It's somewhere back there.
Yeah, I imagine there's some engines on the ball, so that if it separates, it can like be a big ball in space moving around. And there's probably also some engines on what do you say, the dorsal, the ventral, left and right, past the reactor. Those kinds of things. Okay.
I think it's interesting. I like the idea of the big ball being at the head of the ship, because I would imagine it's the most armor plated, and because it's so much bigger that any space debris, it probably protects a lot of the cargo and stuff that is behind it.
And this spaceship you built is actually pretty cool.
I mean,
that's actually the first.
What spaceship did he build?
If you look at the stream.
Oh,
it's based off the model. Yeah, it's based off of what you provided. I just kind of built it around the image.
I love it. I like it.
Very good.
It just, you got these cargo containers. I'm sure at the end they just, stick them on there. There's no, it's got space in between.
It's like a kite.
Yeah.
It's a really weird, really strange. I would never. Yeah, it's a dumb design, honestly. but they made it spacey. Okay.
Yeah.
Now that we're done, with all that, I'm gonna go shoot myself. So, last game. Ivy Dukes and Mark Zero arm up, go south in the ship to go find Arthur. You guys' communications have been suddenly knocked out. Turns out Glenn Space realizes, he figures it out. It's from several EMPs, EMP blasts. 4 of them. Distant, but enough to knock out your systems. The ship starts tumbling. You guys sort of right yourselves within the ship, although the ship is still kind of spinning on its axis, slowly being pushed out of orbit. So your ship is like not really in control at present. Although it's not like spinning out into space, it is actually spinning out into space. Does that make any sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Glenn Space is in the dropship with very, very north in the ship with all of your NPCs save for Ivy. Mark Zero gets to the airlock. Ivy continues on. gets up with Arthur, who's coming up from the reactor, who's set a bunch of bombs, which we'll get to in a second, because I'm sure that there's an idea there. Mark Zero looks through the airlock. Turns out Mr. Fitz and his guys in the dropship, his like sexy dropship, his guys, his dropship, they're gone. No one really knows what happened to them, but you do see empty space and spinning. You see the planet, and Mark Zero uses his bird's eye vision, etc., to see. Voop, voop, voop. Oh, space station looks like it's in a couple pieces. He doesn't get a clear look at it, but it does look like it's on fire, venting plasma, and is exchanging fire with either the planet or something around it. Probably a ship or two, several ships, I think I said. Treat that as a bit ambiguous. You saw it exchanging fire with potentially ships and or the planet.
Right. From this distance, and as fast as it was, from this distance, we probably wouldn't be able to see the ships it was firing at anyway. We'd just be able to see the blasts. So
right. Okay. That's pretty much where we are. The plan was that Mr. Fitz was going to bring you guys, all of you, to the station to help them, specifically to have Glenn Space help them make sure that the evil chatbot there is contained, and then to get systems back online. Arthur had put together that Fitz had no intention of allowing the Nova Espero to leave this system, as at best it is a former plague ship that could act as evidence against Aaliyah Lumo, and they're just not going to let that happen. At worst, it's like the origination of the plague ship. Glenn Space and Mark Zero talked about, I'm pretty sure you guys talked about it in-game with each other, that the derelict ship, the ghost ship, you guys talked about how it likely is the origination of this quote-unquote plague. Arthur met up, not by his own choosing, with this ghost poltergeist siren lady who can move through walls, and salivated on him. When suddenly the ship started spinning, she yelled in a ghostly manner, "No!" turning towards something, and moved quickly out of the ship, poofed through the walls, breaking all manner of physics. Arthur had no reaction to this. He was like, right. He drank his gin and tonic and went forward.
Yep.
Pulled out his saber.
good show. Anyway,
Best possible response. Yeah. That's where we are. Actions on you guys. What do you do?
I'm gonna.
I don't think any of us are actually in the same room right now.
No, me, you, and
is with Gunny.
yeah, who was with Ivy? Because there was you and Ivy was, and myself, and now both ends of. I'm guessing it's number 5.
You three are all in the same place. You three are in one.
Okay.
Or if we call the access tunnel 2, then you're in 2. And then Glenn Space is in, I believe, 9. So,
Gunny, what are you doing? We gotta go.
Okay.
Yep, just setting some things up. What the hell's happened? There was a flash. Demon woman vanished.
Demon woman.
Demon woman.
Yeah. The entity that attacked you was going to probably attack me.
No, man.
Unfortunately,
That
she's
one,
gone.
I blew her up into bloody bits, man.
Yeah,
She's
well,
gone.
she reformed. She reformed. Well, unless there's another one. I just don't know how many of these female demon things there are. But she flew through a wall, so I presume that she can just do whatever she wants. So, are we ready to go? And I'll be.
Have you seen out this window? Wait for it. Wait for it.
No, I haven't had a chance to look out the window.
There's a battle going on out there, and it does not look like the space station is faring very well.
Do we need to get off this ship though?
Well, where will we? At this point, where will we go? I mean, this ship's got hyperdrive.
Yes, but if we stay on this ship, the demon woman, who was quite interested in us and getting to her final destination, if we stay here, we're all dead. If we can get off this ship on the drop ship, if it's ready, we could perhaps, amid the confusion and chaos of the battle outside,
I mean, that can get us down to the planet for sure.
Yeah, fine. That's fine. And then, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Ivy will kind of turn to you, Arthur, and she'll put her hand on your shoulder. Arthur, are you all right? You seem different. And she kind of like looks at you, looks maybe like side-eyes to Mark, looks back at you. Are you okay?
I turned to look at Gunny because I've basically got my gun covering where he came from. She says that. I look over at Gunny like, what?
I'll continue.
He doesn't look green to me.
I'll continue drifting past them towards the hangar bay. So yeah, fine. Let's go.
Describe your character in so much as your stress.
Stress 19. He is climbing up. The only thing that's keeping him going is that he has one objective. He can't think beyond that objective except the backup plan, which is blow everything up and take demon woman with everyone.
Ivy shares a glance with you, Mark. Mark, how about you? How do you look with your stress?
My stress is pretty decent. Like I said, I'm in my element, but I am fucked up. Like I am running on fumes. Like when they're having this conversation, I'm posted up just watching the back, but you can honestly, Arthur, you can tell he's only not falling asleep right now because the adrenaline is running the fuck through him. Like he's on edge enough that he's wounded. He's still bleeding a little bit out of his wound. He's got the neck patch on. It's kind of wild at the eyes a little bit, but otherwise it was fine.
Ivy kind of like has a glance with you, Mark, as she kicks off and slides up next to you, Arthur. As you're a little slower going since you don't have 0G, and she'll offer you a stim pack. You might want this, to get us through.
Does stim packs, out of character, does stim packs calm the nerves, or do they? I thought they kind of got you going, as in regenerates the body, but then also gives you that bonus, which would put you on more alert than.
Yeah.
Calm down.
See, have you had any yet?
I had one.
How long ago?
Maybe a couple of days in game, because it was when we were back.
Is fine.
Yeah.
So long as it's not within 24 hours.
No.
And you can actually use more than one in 24 hours. It's dangerous. Give me a second. Scheisse. Oh my god. Why?
But either way, I'd say to Ivy, no, you keep it. You may need it. Out of character, I've got loads. So if you can reduce stress, it's my understanding is that it wouldn't.
I'm pretty sure mechanically it does.
If you're looking for that, you send it to me. It might be in our chat.
Yeah. I actually do want to know what it does because you need to.
Here, I've got it.
I wish this book was just a little bit.
Cures cryo sickness, reduces stress by 1, restores 1d10 health, grants advantage to all rolls for d10 minutes. If you roll under the amount of doses you've taken in the past 24 hours on a d10, you make a death save.
Yeah. So it does lower stress by 1. And gives you.
How long has it been since we rescued Gunny from... I mean, because we pretty much rescued him, then jumped on this ship, and then ripped this ship from the space station. I mean, how long have we been away from the space station?
You mean,
I know it's been
from the actual like. Yeah, it's been several hours.
Yeah, it's I
Because
feel
you've
like
been going hard for several hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we Gunny
like 6,
probably
7, 8 hours.
got a stim pack when we rescued him from that fight he was in, and so I would imagine
That's less than a day ago.
I would imagine it's maybe 6 or 10 hours, even though it's been multiple episodes.
Well,
We
I
haven't
guess
slept.
Arthur, have you taken a stim pack in that time?
I will have, yes.
Okay.
If
that's the case.
If that's the time scale, then yeah, I'll have taken one as Glenn says.
Were you wounded?
Most 10 hours ago.
I think everybody
Just
was
mark it
kind of
down.
messed up in that scene.
Okay. So if you guys have taken a stim pack, mark it down on your sheet. If it's not marked down on your sheet, I mean, it's completely up to you however you want to play it. I'm just saying. I mean,
No, I won't take it anyway.
It's hard for yourself if you want. I'm cool with that.
I don't think one stress is going to make any difference. If I roll badly, it's gone. So
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what she says. As you guys move up and you're going toward the drop ship, the hangar bay, right? What are you doing with the bombs?
The distance of the trigger would probably be within the ship, but I would need to have some sort of relay for the trigger to communicate with the ship once I leave it, which is where I'll need to speak with Glenn about, is there any way to set up a relay of the signal?
Okay. When you guys get up there, you'll do it. Where are you leaving the bombs?
They're attached and hidden, so she knows roughly where I was putting them. I've hooked them to the reactor, because all they do is they just overheat, and then they overheat the supporting systems, and then boom.
As you guys are heading up, Glenn, you're in the hangar, in that drop ship. You've got your comms and such pulled up. What are you doing?
Test 1, 2. Can anybody hear me?
Oh, that's loud, dude. Oh.
Sorry. I mean, can anybody hear me? I had something in my throat. Yeah, I think we got our comms back. How's it going down there, fellas?
Well, I got our gunny back.
Oh, good. So it seems like the station's a no-go. I'm guessing they don't have weapons lock on us. So we're on a jump ship. I think if we keep floating in this thing for a bit, maybe they won't see us and presume the ship is dead and maybe forget about us for a little while, and we just kind of do some repairs and, hey, we got a new ship.
I mean...
Yeah, we're not
They
alone.
definitely don't look like they're paying attention to us.
Yeah.
They're firing on people out there.
Yeah, I gathered that. as much. So I'm up here with Elliot, and I look at the other NPCs and their face. I don't think any of those guys want to go back to that ship or the space station that's been nuked. And how do they react?
They just sort of like look over at you.
I'm like shaking my head. I don't think they want to go back to the space station.
See Roger, he'll be like, now listen, I didn't actually clock out.
Did he bring booze? Did he bring him with him?
Last time I said he did, but let's find out if he actually did. He could have been lying. Arthur,
right.
roll me a 10, and Glenn, tell me high or low.
That's me, because I can hear him over Glenn's comm, and that's his in game, by the way. I'm asking him.
Yeah, Roger, you bring booze? Any? Did you put it low?
Got a 9.
Oh,
yeah. No, I brought a bunch. They're in the duffel bag.
He says they're in the duffel bag, and he's putting his finger on his lip for some reason. I don't really understand that.
You tell that squirrely motherfucker that if he didn't bring booze, that I'm gonna kick his ass out and we're gonna leave him. So he's got until I get there to bring that shit in.
Roger,
oh my God.
Mark Zero suggests that you should bring some booze.
You hear him? Yeah, I heard him. As he goes
but before you go, we, come back soon just in case. I don't know. Maybe not. You're fine. All right, Elliot. Let's get this power on this drop ship. So just in case.
You had repaired the bits and pieces to your. Now that you know that it's an EMP.
Yeah, I'd probably find connections. Yeah, that were related to the ship. Yeah.
And you're not under particular duress right now, so you can kind of take your time with it as you do what you need to do, cross wiring, et cetera, et cetera. You're able to do the primer thing with some of the fuel, and you juice it. As the dropship will turn on, you guys will hear the dropship turning on as you approach, and you're all in the hangar now. Save for Roger, who gone north.
Can I put Can I put Ian in the dropship? Take that little copy of Ian and like plug it in to see if I can get Ian's help. And
yeah, as he's plugged into the logic core, and he's your future USB.
Oh, nice. Ian.
Although it's a little bit older of a dropship, so it's like a little bit slower transfer speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian,
Yes.
I might. We've been exposed to a few EMPs. Can you download do you have schematics of the Nova Espero kind of handy?
Of course.
We need to probably fix this ship. We're on a drop ship currently. We haven't decided what we're gonna do next. So, we might have to just leave in this drop ship, but just in case we don't and have some time to repair the Nova Espero, I need a.
Are we all there? Are we all together?
I need an EMP. Schematics of where EMPs might have damaged the power to the Nova Espero.
Yeah, Arthur, you and Mark are coming into the dropship, hearing that conversation with Ian. The dropship's on. You smell the exhaust of the whole thing. You see, the holograms.
I want to
Glenn. Go on.
Hearing the tail end of that, I want to beckon over Glenn. Ivy's next to me, Mark's next to me, and once Glenn comes over, have a private conversation and make sure that no one else can overhear what I'm about to say.
You'll have to go outside of the dropship.
Yeah.
They're all in the dropship. Unless you go
Hey,
into the
Glenn.
cockpit, you'll be all cramped.
Yeah. Hey, Glenn,
Okay.
need a word with you.
Is he grabbing his weapon?
Not with his hand.
Okay. But I should be fixing this. Is there only way off? What do you
I know,
need?
but just this will take. Come on, we need to talk.
I look at Mark.
All four of us.
Okay, I look at Ivy. You guys are coming, right?
Yeah.
Right, once we're all off the jump ship. Right, Glenn, two things. One, there's still some sort of demonic presence that can go through walls still on this ship. If it is what Mark Zero blew up or shot to pieces or whatever, didn't kill it, so it's back. And if it isn't, then there's another one.
Man.
We cannot stay on this. We cannot stay on the Nova Espero. It wants to take this ship to Nyx, so we need to get off. I've got the reactor rigged to blow, but once we're off this ship, I'll need some sort of communication relay, so that when I press the trigger, the Nova Espero is destroyed and takes that thing with it.
Right,
We need to make sure that it doesn't follow us onto this drop ship. I don't know how we can do that.
What about a plan B? We were doing this kind of maneuver where we were gonna put some G's on the Nova Espero and have it slingshot around the planet really fast. You think that some crazy G's would kill this being, or maybe it would go so fast they would just phase through the walls or something and just be in space?
No.
We could try it.
Well, you know when this ship started spinning really, really fast? It didn't move.
Oh shit!
Yes. So as far
You
as
said it
I'm
wanted
aware,
to go. It wanted to go to
and
Nyx.
it wants to go by hyperdrive, which is really fast to my understanding, towards Nyx. So I don't think we have any options. My fear is if we leave the ship, she follows us onto the dropship.
It seems like you have a rapport with this entity. A little. I mean, she didn't obviously hurt you.
No, because I had a finger on the trigger, and she knew at that moment that if I pressed the button, she would be vaporized when the reactor exploded.
Right.
And then seconds later, whatever it is that happens outside happened, and she disappeared. I think I spoke to her for 20 seconds, so that ain't a rapport.
Is she an engineer? Maybe she'll just leave on her own. Like once the ship is empty for whatever reason, she just take off. Cause like there's not an engineer. I mean, the only engineers around here that I know of are myself and Elliot over here. Or well, he's in the ship working on it.
Yeah.
You guys keep RPing. I'll be right back. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what she was before she came this thing, because did she used to be human and then change into this thing? I don't know.
Are you sure you're not tripping? I mean, we've been through a lot of shit, man.
You know, yeah. That is a possibility, but we need to get off the ship.
Mark Zero is sitting there like he's kind of floating in space, not touching anything, not really, because he's got so much gear on him. He's just kind of there. You see him kind of zoning out a little bit as we're just kind of, as nothing is happening at this point, and just kind of like not really nodding off, but very close.
Yeah, I'll give him a kick. I'll just nudge his foot.
Well, do you think I mean, it's a nice ship. It'd be a shame to just blow it up for an apparition, a ghostly specter. I mean, I'm kind of flipped out myself. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of things. Why? I mean, well, who's to say if it can travel through things that it's not already here? That we shouldn't just GTFO and come back later, or not come back. But why do you think it's going to be better on the ground? What if they're under attack too? Well, on the planet. This is a drop ship, so we drop to the planet. I don't want to go to the space station.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not going there.
Right.
I didn't want to go to the space station before. Go ahead.
I don't care where we go. We just need to get off the Nova Espero. I'll let you guys decide where the best place is to go after here. But if we stay on here, and there's this thing that could kill us and wants to take the rest of us to Nyx, that's what I want to get away with. Get away from.
We killed a couple of them, though, and I pull out the last vial of serum. This is what Dr. Adams gave me, and this is how we killed him before.
Right, I'm going to describe.
Yeah, but I hit it with that, and Gunny says that it didn't work.
Well, I'm going to describe what I saw. I know it was pretty dark. Well, actually, no, it wasn't that dark. Describe what I saw, and if that's an idea, if that's a match to what you saw, Mark, then the serum obviously didn't work, unless it worked for a while, but not long term. Bill, is what I describe or what I saw what attacked Mark?
As you guys are sitting there talking about it, it sounds very familiar.
I mean, it sounds like who you said you had red hair. I mean, like, I don't know. She was hot, but she exploded, man. I don't know how she could do that.
But Gunny didn't really look at her on purpose, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I knew she was approaching, but I didn't. Yeah.
She salivated on him. That said, as you guys are kind of sitting there, there's no reason to not conclude. It can't be 100%, but it sounds pretty close to your experience, Mark.
I mean, I have to see a picture, but or see it, but I mean, it does sound like it. So I don't like that, man. I stabbed her in the fucking face and she exploded, and she's coming back. I don't want to stay on this fucking ship.
Can we get access to the cameras if there's a camera in the reactor room?
No, I think the Nova Espero is dead. Dead.
Right.
I mean, it would take some effort. I mean, nothing worked.
And Glenn, we'll say that as you say all this and remind everybody, you do see that the Nova Espero, it's only got emergency lights.
Right.
So Glenn knows none of the systems are actually running except for the absolute base system. So life support's there. There is recycled air. The cryopods should be on. But this would be like a full system, like level 1 diagnostic you need to do. There's probably some fried circuits, as you've guessed. But with some time, you could probably get it back up. But you also need parts, and it will take time.
Yeah, I mean, if we take our time, the powers that be are gonna fight it out over the station. I mean, we just have one of these monsters, and maybe Jackson will wake up here in a little bit. And I don't know. We took one of these guys out before, even though this one seems a lot more reasonable than some of the other ones. I mean, they have a goal. They want to go to Nyx. They seem to need your help. You know, so of course it sounds like the same one is like messed with you pretty significantly, but you killed it, Mark Zero. So I don't know. I feel like we fight it, maybe. I mean, I'm not a fighter.
I don't know, man.
I mean,
If I can't kill it, I don't want to fight it, man. I like. We just, I don't know, man. Can we find another ship on the planet? I don't know. Like,
well, Ivy, what do you think?
Ivy's in the dropship.
I thought Ivy came out with this.
yeah, I was supposed to be in this conversation.
Oh,
It's
she
supposed to
with
be
you guys?
our group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she's listening. Well, it seems to me, for once we're all on the same page. If we go back to the station, assuming that it's not destroyed, I mean, it's an option. You know, the enemy of my enemy type thing. We could also attempt to contact whoever's attacking the station. Why are they doing it? Or this dropship, I don't think it can get. It doesn't have a warp drive in it. Maybe get on the dropship and get down to the planet. Only other option that I see is commandeering the vessel. Maybe with all the confusion, we can fly in and. She kind of like throws up her hands. It's what level of danger do we want to go on? I mean, for right now, the Nova Espero isn't really going anywhere. But, like Arthur says, eventually, whoever wins that fight will turn their attention to us. So there's a gamble if we stay here. If we get on the dropship, we can choose ally with the station, try to get down to the planet, or hijack a ship.
You know, I'd rather hijack a ship, man. No ghosts on it. That sounds good to me.
With this ghost, this poltergeist you're talking about, does it know you? Does it care about us?
I think she offered me immortality.
Immortality?
Yeah.
All I remember is that she was sucking on my neck real hard, man.
Yeah, and
I looks over at you.
Didn't Mr. Fitz say that was a bad thing? Mark.
Yeah, don't let anybody else know, man. I trust you all.
Yeah, but we're here with you. I mean, if you start sucking on my neck, I feel like that's not cool. Don't suck on my neck, dude.
Dude, you do not look tasty. Why would I suck on your neck?
I mean, this is prime grade A engineer right here.
I don't know, man.
Boys? So what are we gonna do? It's getting really weird in the Nova Espero right now.
I got all my shots,
we
dude.
either try and kill it, as Glenn suggested, or we get off the ship.
Well, why does it want to come back to this ship?
It wants to use this ship to get to Nyx.
Well, the only reason I can think of that it wants to use this ship in particular is if there's something still on this ship it needs. Otherwise, why not just go somewhere else?
So if it can float through space and go through walls, why does it need a ship? And what about this one? Also, who cares? Let's just leave.
Yeah, I'm all for leaving.
She's like sweating, beating, looking at you guys kind of crazy.
I mean, we got that.
I mean, let's go. We can get a different ship. We got this ship. We can get another one. Jackson's in a pod in the drop ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
At any point, during this conversation, if not Elliot, I got this. If Roger returns, let me know. Because otherwise, Mark's just kind of like floating in space, kind of like flop sweating at this point. Like,
He hasn't returned. He's been gone about 10 minutes. As you guys are like seeing to the Nova Espero silently going end over end, distant, the station. You're still within close range. It will take you weeks to get at this speed to get out of close range with these guys. But you are technically moving away.
Yeah. Glenn, what's your thoughts?
Well,
We've got
if I can get the RI working on the Nova Espero, then if the systems just fix themselves for whatever reason and it's not that big a deal, or they reroute through it, we could probably put in those coordinates.
We could try that. And, plug her in. See what happens.
Yeah, and then we could get off the ship and do whatever we want. Or we could just send the Nova Espero, and I mean, if you want to just destroy it, it seems just like a big waste for one witch. But yeah, I don't know. I think that witch is gonna come after us. I mean, how do you know the witch hasn't already gotten poor Roger?
I love the idea of you saying that. Everyone can make a fear save.
a fear save?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful.
I got a 15. So
like, what if she's on the ship now, eating Roger? Like,
I guess we got our window, guys. I mean, let's go.
So how do I do that? I roll sanity. I would try to roll a D100 underneath it. What's good?
Under fear.
Oh, a D100 under fear.
Under fear.
Yeah, I got 98, so I failed.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no!
I actually
that
succeeded.
That means that everybody else panics.
No, he failed. Oh, because he failed the fear save?
He failed the fear save. That means everybody else has to make another fear save.
Okay. Well, hold on. Before we do that, don't do it yet. Let's do this first deal first. Go on.
Oh, shit. I got 34, which is one under.
Nice. What about Glenn?
I got a 15, which is a lot under.
That's amazing. Glenn, you're totally fine. Glenn, will you roll a D10? And Mark, will you roll a D10?
Have I panicked? Is this a panic once I reach 20?
No. No, you just gain 20 stress, and you lose a save. What'd you get?
Loose.
5.
Either one of you. Which one? 5?
6.
So 56. Ivy gains a point of stress. Okay. Now, you two plus Ivy get to roll again. Your fear saves. As Gunny, describe how you lose, how you fail the save.
Yeah, I'm already thinking what Glenn's just said. Pulse rifle now in hand. I'm drifting away from them. And I'm looking around, and if any of them even make the slightest of noises or any sudden movements, the pulse rifle just within a single split second fixed on them. I won't pull the trigger, but they don't know that. So any sudden movements, anything stupid said or anything like that, just I'm about to erupt with the plasma rifle.
Gunny's pupils are like pinpricks. Like it's.
There's like a from the front of the ship, the north of the ship. You hear a clang, clang, clang as Gunny whips around. You guys roll fear again. What'd you get?
I got a 17. I'm rolling real low right now.
That's what you want. That's awesome.
I'm just stepping away from these two slowly. just kind of like, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
check.
really
I'm
slow.
gonna go make sure the drop ship's ready to move, just in case.
You're not out of this yet, Glenn's face. I just failed the fuck out of my fear save, and because I'm also a Marine, everybody makes another fear save.
So before you two roll, describe Mark 0. 1, gain a point of stress, lose a point of saves, whichever one you want. You get to choose.
Is that permanent?
No. When you rest, when you actually do a shore leave, it will come back. So they're not permanent. So make sure you know what the total should be, what the max should be.
Right. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. Describe how this looks to them.
Gunny, Gunny starts like doing the tracking towards noises. Clearly he's lost his shit. Mark Zero's been on the edge for a while. His stress is not that bad, but he's wounded. He's just come down. He's got the jitters from coming down off of a stun or stim pack. He just starts wildly tracking his big ass fucking machine gun all around the bay, just looking around. Where the fuck are you, Roger? Where the fuck are you? Just
He's going around, and you in fact hear a ding, 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 ding from way up top.
I spin towards it and fuck it.
As you shoot towards the north, down the tube, up towards the command module. Yeah, what do you guys roll for your fear saves? God, Marines suck.
Pass. Do I need to make one? Because I've
Yeah, you needed to.
Yeah, you got to make another one because I'm a Marine too. So
there's something I want to do whilst this is going on in response to what Glenn's just done.
Okay.
As soon as he starts moving away out of sight, I say, hey Glenn, if you go out of sight, I can't protect you. You stay where you are. And if you move any further, I'll take a warning shot towards, like, the door frame.
I kind of
lose anyone.
I kind of stop, and I'm looking at Gunny after he's threatened me again.
Ivy is looking. She's like like freaking out. Is like shooting boom 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 boom. As suddenly the mood in the hangar changes. You get these two Marines who are like wild-eyed looking around. The people in the drop ship. We'll say that.
which should only be Charisse and Elliot, right?
Yeah, and then Jackson, who's out. Charisse looks out and she's like, what's going on? She like sees like the smoldering hole that Gunny shot.
Get the fuck back in there right now!
Ivy's like, what's
safe out here! Where the fuck are they?
I don't know. Why'd you fucking send him to off by himself?
He should have brought it back the first time. This is all his fucking fault.
Will you fucking go get him?
What? I look at her. I look at Gunny. I look back at her. I look at Glenn. I look back at Gunny.
Everyone stays.
There's this.
What's even scarier about this is that Gunny is not got emotions in this. He's just like, everyone stays.
Silent. There's the silence as you guys throughout some of the portholes. You can just see the. Tense. All right.
How long does this state last for?
As long as you want.
The third fear save.
The mechanical aspect is just you lose a point of stress, you gain a point of stress, you lose a save. What you do with the narrative, there's no condition. Okay? It's just, what do you do? So you're afraid, it juiced you for a second, but you're not panicking. That you have control of your character.
Ivy, Mark, and Jackson would know that when I get into these sort of situations, it would be something silly like a joke that would just turn the whole situation on its head, like just how absurd, and then I'll be able to laugh it off, and then very, very slowly calm down. For the moment, Mark's just as bad as me, so
I just look around. All right, so let's just lower our weapons. None of us are attacking each other, right?
Where?
I mean, if he doesn't bring back booze, then we'll kill him, right?
Yeah, okay.
As she tries to break levity to the party.
is what you're in sight now with booze.
Haven't heard
Oh,
from him in
Roger.
about 12 minutes.
I failed the third fear save, and so I'm not a Marine, so you guys aren't affected by it. But
What is? You're a scientist. No, you're. What are you?
No, you could take advantage on one per session.
oh, do I get I could do a I got a Teamster. I am a Teamster.
So you got to.
But does that mean I get a reroll?
Roll again.
Oh, yeah, I do get an advantage. I've not used that so many times. I forgot about that aspect. This one is a worse roll, so I still fail.
Well, actually, you can take advantage on a panic check, not
Oh,
on
this is not a
fear
panic
save.
check. Oh, well,
This
it's
is
not a panic check.
Yeah.
I failed both either
point of-
way. Yeah,
You gain a point of stress, lose a save.
I just lose the save because I'm at 20. But I do start getting the hiccups, and I start like puking up little bits of breakfast.
I'll give you an XP for that. There's your XP.
Arthur starts laughing at me.
What'd you say?
I'm just like kind of woozy, just holding on, and you see these like little, just like little ooze of, like every time I hiccup, it's just like a little bit of goo that comes. Come on.
Arthur, as she'll kind of move over. Arthur, Glenn needs to fix the ship.
Yeah, as soon as Glenn starts hiccuping, I'm gonna start laughing because
Okay.
that's perfect. And then I'm just gonna lower my weapon and then look at Ivy and then kind of look at her puzzled, like yeah, go on then.
All right.
Fuckers are crazy. What the actual fuck? Ugh.
She'll come over to Glenn and she puts her arm around you and leads you into the drop ship. How fast do you think we can? She says it's really low. If you guys want to try to listen, you can, but she says it very low into Glenn's ear once they're kind of out of sight. It's up to you. How fast can you get this ship online?
I think the ship's ready to go. If
No,
we
I'm
just
in the Nova Espero.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Elliot's here. We probably get this back online maybe in a day. I mean, I don't know what's been fried, but we weren't directly hit. It's just an EMP, so it's just probably some connectors, some circuits here and there. It's probably not that big a deal, honestly. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
The problem is if we don't have a day with whatever's going on out there, or if that witch comes back, we need to make a decision.
Yeah.
And our boys, as she kind of like looks over her shoulder, they're on their last
Impulse.
legs.
Yeah, I know. They're just on impulse. I've been saying this for a long time. They're just going. Just next thing. It's like we could be smart about this, but I mean, I'm with you. I feel like Witch Lady is probably gonna the immortal witch vampire lady is.
She just kind of puts her let's stop talking about it. Just try to get the diagnostics. You and Elliot and the RI, try to get the diagnostics for the Nova Espero so we know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Don't leave the hangar. Or just make sure Arthur knows exactly where you are.
Yeah, I got you. You could, if you want to run point on that, just tell him that I'm setting up the dropship, so if we just want to leave in 1 second, we could just jump in the dropship and take off.
Fine. As she turns and she looks at Charisse, you all right? As Charisse is like, and she goes back
What's
up.
her actual job? Like, what does she do? What?
She is your handler.
Oh.
No, Charisse. Sorry, I know about Ivy.
Oh,
She's
Charisse is a civilian.
Oh.
She's just a civilian. She's Elliot's girlfriend. Yeah, Elliot.
Roger's a
Roger's
guard.
girlfriend. Okay.
Huh? Roger's
Just-
girlfriend. Wait, no,
No,
Elliot.
just one of the guards.
Yeah, Roger.
He was one of the two guards that we saved. Yeah.
Yeah, Elliot and Charisse, they're just people from the station that you saved, that Arthur saved. Charisse has a little bit of piloting and computers. Elliot is very good at computers and IT. And then Roger is a bad security guard. That's who you have with you. All right. As Ivy comes out, she like wipes just this mop of sweat. I'm gonna say neither one of you two have ever seen her actually, like her hair's all frizzied up and shit. And okay,
Oh, shit.
we need to find Roger. Yeah, Elliot and Glenn are gonna just do some diagnostics, find out what the situation is with the Nova Espero. I imagine they've got to have their work cut out for them. EMPs of that level, and what kind of weapon makes that? So you guys are like, "Brr."
Well, if we gotta get, all right, fuck it. I'll go find fucking Roger. Gunny, you stay here and protect them. I'll be back.
No,
Don't-
Ivy, you stay here. The two of us, we don't split up.
All right. As you see, she's got
Let's
his gun
get
out.
Roger.
Yeah.
Beer or no beer, we all stick together.
I'm telling you, man. He does not come back with us without shit. Yeah, I'm saying this as we like.
And she started heading off that way. Ivy is at the Glenn. You can see Ivy is at the back of the ship. She kind of like positions herself on the steps. You're in 0G. She kind of looks over her shoulder and she's just keeping an eye out. As you two
Actually,
head
no,
north.
so
Go on.
before we leave, do we have any more of that serum? The serum does something. Do we have any more?
I don't have any more. I mean,
Glenn, do you
Glenn
have any
gave me-
more back into the dropship? Glenn, do you have any of that serum stuff? And is it purple?
So it's orange.
the mine was
All I
on.
know, I picked up 3 vials that had purple stuff in them,
The
but
purple
I've not
stuff.
found out what they do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something different. The purple shit is what the doctor was creating.
Yeah, I've got three
And he-
vials of it.
He juiced Jackson with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
I think that I didn't mark one off. It said I had 2 syringes, so I'm gonna say I have 1 syringe because I don't think I marked it off when
When you gave it to
I
me.
gave it to Mark.
Yeah.
Unless I didn't
Okay.
mark it
Yeah,
off at
looks
all.
You only had a few. You only had a few.
Yeah.
So you have a syringe. Do you know if it's of the orange shit?
Yeah, the orange shit. Because
So you have
I
one
got-
left.
I have 1 left.
Okay.
Glenn, can we have that in case we encounter the witch?
But what happens if I encounter the witch?
Okay, you keep it.
Do you
But
think
make
that
sure
you
you don't
can
waste
stab her with it? Or do you
I
think
mean,
that we can
Ivy
stab her with it?
I don't know. That I don't know. I don't. I'm not.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
all
not.
right, give it to me. Give it to me.
No,
Come on.
no. Glenn, you keep it.
Give it to Ivy.
If
What
you're
if we?
Glenn, if you are attacked, play dumb, and
I mean,
she will overestimate you, and then you can stab her.
what?
Because if you're
what
not a
happens?
threat, she won't be that aggressive towards you, and then you can use that to your advantage. Take her out.
Great. Well, I mean, Dr. Adams could have had more in the med bay. I mean, he could have like a secret stash of like 100 of these. I mean, you could maybe go and look. This is just what he gave me. I show him
That's the other
vial.
one. He gave it to you?
Yeah, he gave me like 3 of these, I think.
But you get what he was that. Whatever. Let's just fucking go.
Ivy will,
Let's go.
yep, as you guys head up, and they disappear into the north of the ship. Ivy kind of looks back at you, Glenn, and she says, "Why would Dr. Adams give us something that would injure?" She just kind of lets the thought go, and then kind of looks over at you.
I don't. Maybe at the time he was afraid. I don't really. It doesn't
true.
make any sense now that you're saying
Right.
something out loud. It doesn't. I mean, I think it doesn't. It worked on that one little kid though. That Jackson and Mark.
That's right. Maybe he was probably just afraid. People do
Yeah.
crazy things when they're afraid. And she sort of like pulls the bullet out of the dropship. You know?
I mean, I would imagine he wanted to live. Well, I'm gonna Elliot. Let's fix this ship. Make sure that
Okay.
make
As
sure
he
that
unbuckles-
if we got to get out here fast, why don't I work on this while just in case you could work on the door, the release. Don't trigger the release because you'll probably die, but to allow for us to get the dropship maybe out into space.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know if
know
that's
how
working.
doors. As he like gets up and he'll go outside the hangar and he goes to one of the terminal 2s, and he's messing around with it.
Yeah.
You're messing with the dropship, prepping it. You're not under duress right now, so it just takes you a little time. You can prep it, and he's going to do the same.
Yeah.
As you guys move north, you get into the hydroponics life support. It's like a jungle at night.
I thought we were heading from. I thought we'd sent Roger.
Oh, you're in the hangar.
the
That's right.
Captain's,
You go
into the
north.
captain's area. We're heading towards the bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. As you're in number
Before
9.
we go there, I need to take a little bit of break. I've lost my charger and my phone's gonna die soon, and that's what I'm using to stream.
Let's do like a 5-6. We use the bathroom, get coffee, all that stuff. Okay, be right back.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. See you in a bit.
And we're back on the Geeky Gamer podcast.
Everyone's so excited to be. Oh, what happens next? Oh, yeah, it's in my seat. John's like, I just want it to be over. I just want it to be over.
It feels like a heavy weight on your chest, like that just won't.
It is the nature of the game. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Won't let you be.
No.
Mothership, sci-fi horror. It's great until the horror happens. All right. Fair. That's fair. So we start with Gwen Space, you're doing your thing. Elliot's doing his thing. And we're going to slide up to Arthur and Mark.
Mark Zero.
Slide up to where the command module is. Mark, I do need a roll from you,
Okay.
which would be combat.
Need a combat roll from me. Can I add firearms to this or military training?
That would do either
What?
one.
Okay. We can't do it that way because then I'll this way. All right. 65 is underneath 69. I made it.
Nice.
Nice.
That's that plus 15 for firearms right there. Saved my ass the whole time.
Oh, yeah. As Arthur, are you in front or is Mark?
I'll be in front.
Yeah, I'll be back. Come over here.
So Gunny's in back.
I got the bigger gun. I'll be in front.
Yep. As your name is Mark. Mark, you get to the bulkhead of the command module. It is open. Okay? It's been open. But, you know, when you shot...
Oh, it went through. Okay.
And you see the bullet spray of that machine gun all across the view screen. Cracked. All the hell. The view screen's like... pretty much, it's quasi unusable. And you see, laying next to, sort of floating, you see Roger.
Then I got eyes on him.
As he's bleeding and he's looking up, his eyes are sort of dilated as you see that something hit him in the head as he like looks over at you all. What happened? Why are you shooting on the ship? As you realize you almost gunned him down.
What the fuck? Hurry up!
Question, do we have booze or not? Glenn, roll me high or low. So roll a d10. Gunny, call high or low.
Low. I don't even care about the booze, to be fair.
That would be a 10. I rolled a 10.
As Roger's like, you passed. You passed the thing. I was gonna say you shot the booze. That'd be hilarious. That's not what it is. So because you saved one, he's like, I got one. That's all that's left. You drank everything else. As he tosses it to you in 0G. It's like, it's a bottle of Jameson.
All right. I'll catch it. Is it full?
Yeah. It'd be the cat stuff.
I
Right,
will
come on then.
shove it in my jacket. Just right there, wherever. And I've got my gun back. Get your ass to the ship right now!
Why do you hate me so much?
Go!
As he like, he scurries by and 0G's his ass down that way.
I want to clear this whole room.
Yeah.
How do you guys go
So
about it?
I do hand signals to Gunny, and we'll kind of go back to back and go through the door and checking opposite sides and kind of spin. It's a big round room, right?
Big round room. It looks like the bridge of a ship. You the captain's chair. Just think of the Star Trek Enterprise. Off to the left, you have the captain's quarters, where the 2 cryopods, and that door is closed.
All right.
Before Roger leaves our site, I'm going to tell him to stop.
Okay. Does he kind of stop?
Right, we all stick together. We came out here to make sure that he was okay. If we send him off again, we don't know if he's okay. You and your booze is going to get us all killed. Have that drink when we're on the ship.
Gunny, without this booze, we're going to be all killed. I look at the
Speaking of, make a body save.
body save. Me?
Yeah.
I did not make that body save.
Do what?
I failed that by 24.
Yeah. So gain a point of stress, lose a point of save. Mark, yeah, your neck hurts pretty bad. But the bleeding has stopped, but it hurts. You feel like the bruising where, she bit you, right? So there's it's starting to bruise real bad. And it's that, what is it? Delayed onset DOMS thing. After you work out, it's the next day you're like, ugh!
Yeah.
It's starting to stiffen up and that kind of stuff. Not hindering you yet, but if it keeps going,
it will be. Yeah.
It'll start hindering that action of that shoulder.
Oh, fuck. The only other place in this room is the ready room and the captain's quarters, the ready room and the cryopods, right?
So the ready room has the cryopods in it, as well as the desk and all that crap. So the quarters are there. There's a couple utility closets as well.
Okay. All right. I'm looking. There's nothing in here, Gunny. We want to clear the rest of it, or do you want to get back to the drop ship? We can't.
Mark, what's wrong?
My neck's.
You can't. I'll go over it and inspect. Is the bandage bleeding, or is it gotten?
It's not bleeding
worse?
at all. In fact, it's coagulated as it's a nice scab and everything. But it's his neck is really bruised, black and purple, real gnarly. So there's definitely some bleeding that had gone on. He probably lost a lot of blood.
We're gonna make it, Gunny.
As maybe Gunny, you realize he lost a shitload of blood.
Yeah, come on then. Yeah, let's just get off this goddamn ship. Roger, you grab one arm, we'll grab the other.
I'm all right. I get
together.
there. Just let's go.
I'm still holding on to one of your arms.
You guys do not clear the bridge, correct? You just go?
Just the bridge, because we were in there. We do not clear the rest of the rooms.
Okay, cool. As you turn around, leaving the door open.
Yes. We're going to leave the door open because...
And get back to...
no, we're not. We're going to... That door should shut regardless because it's to the hangar bay, because the hangar bay will just open to space. So then we'll definitely... I'll shut the door on the way out.
Door shuts. Next door, because it's 2 compartments, they're interlocked. As you get into the hangar, you see Elliot off to the side of the drop ship. He's tooling around with the 3D graphics and stuff. As you guys make it all back to the drop ship, Glenn, on the comms, Elliot will say, actually, he doesn't have a comm. Or do your NPCs have comms?
Ivy has a comm. That's the only one.
Okay. So you'll hear the dropship get pinged, Glenn. Boom.
I turned the comm on. All right. Yeah. What? Ping. What? We got a ping. What does that mean?
That was great. Great. He's like, turn that on. I'll give you 1 extra XP for that.
What? Hello? What the fuck?
That was great. What the fuck, dude? Elliot had gotten some of. He says, "Yeah, so I got some of the intra-ship comms on. Looks like most of them could probably come back online. Running diagnostics. That chatbot would help a lot."
Oh, is Ian's not on there at all? Ian's just gone?
So you see him like messing around? I guess I just gotta reboot him.
I mean, he should have extra. He's got extra permissions, I think, Ian. He should be able to.
You shouldn't give the RI extra permissions, Glenn.
Well, we needed him to do some fancy shit that they were. I guess it was not in his protocol. I mean, who knows? Like a couple extra permissions for an RI is probably pretty good. You know, if the RI likes you.
Next, you're gonna start talking about RI autonomous weapons. You talk like a corpo.
Well, I am a corpo. I mean, deep in my heart.
You just like look at the dropship, like you're in the like little window, he's sitting in there. He's like, "Fuck you, man." As you see the little, you see the little Alea Lumo symbol. Alea Lumo. Looks like the Teletubby son.
Just make sure that the RI, when they come on, make sure that we just keep the same trajectory as we got going on. I think the fact that our ship's kind of floating around in space might be the only thing keeping whatever shot that space station up, from coming and turning around and pointing their weapons at us. So just let's keep our drift. I said that to Elliot.
You think we're like, I get what you're saying. All right, as the RI starts to load, it's gonna take a minute. As you guys all get back.
Yeah, I post up in the rearmost seat of the dropship. I just kind of post up there with my gun facing out back, just kind of like in a daze. Mm-hmm. Just like a pain daze, just like a.
Ivy will come over and she's looking at your wound. We got to change this, Marek. As she grabs a first aid kit and starts going through it, and she'll put a numbing agent on it, so it actually eases up the pain. And and starts working on you. And she's fairly good at it. And you guys are not under duress. So her hands are a little shaky, but otherwise she's good. What about you, Arthur? What are you doing?
Keeping a very close eye on Mark. He's the only one who's actually had any... What?
Watching him?
Yep. He's the only one who's had any physical contact with this witch, because the witch didn't touch me because I flinched away and
you saying this out loud?
Trigger. Saying this what?
Are you saying this out loud?
No, this is just me thinking, just watching him. Still stressed 20.
I'm breathing a little bit easier with that numbing agent. But the longer I sit, the more I realize that I'm fucked up. So I just kind of like, I'm not moving at all. Like I'm not shifting. I'm just kind of there, letting her like change the wound and breathing heavy. Then I stop for a second and I'm like, Oh, I gotta let her finish, but I'm opening the bottle of booze as soon as I can get to. As soon as she's not actively doing something that I need her not to fuck up.
Yep. All right. Looks like as she finishes up, it's been like 15, 20 minutes. You guys are just kind of chilling out. The dropship's going. Glenn, looking at the dropship, you see it has fuel, of course, and the number of fuel it has will have gone down by 1.
Once she's done with me, I'll take a big fucking swig from the bottle, and then I'll tap the bottle. I've got my finger over the top of it because we're in 0G, so it's not going to slosh out. And I'll just tap the bottle against Jackson's pod or whatever he's in. Just like, bing, I'll take another big fucking drink.
He's kind of hitting there or laying there as maybe his nose kind of twitches, but that's it.
Yeah, it's basically I'm cheersing him with. He's got a cocktail of bullshit. I'm drinking now, so
I love it. So all right, you guys continue. I'm just looking for stats for this thing.
Waiting.
I think you posted them in the chat.
Okay. Well, don't wait on me. I'll.
What are we waiting on? You said we were going to get the fuck off this ship.
Yeah, we're just about there, guys. I just got to plug a couple of things in. I think the Nova Espero is salvageable. I mean, I could do the thing like I did before. Like we programmed Mark. Have this ship shoot around at a crazy high, speeds that would kill anything organic in the ship that's walking around that's not in cryo, and then have it rendezvous on the opposite end of the planet, and then we could take this dropship and maybe some reinforcements that we get on the planet and come back and maybe do something about the witch. I mean, who knows?
You're wanting to send the thing into warp real quick and then catch up to it? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, I mean, remember we programmed the RI to do like when we thought the station was gonna shoot at us, so we just have it do a fast acceleration, shoot around the planet, get some super high G's. If you're transparent, I don't think you can go that fast. So it just gotta. I don't know. It may not. Who knows what next week will bring? But at least we'll get some time to kind of figure it out, and the ship will still be there. I mean, maybe we do some research on witches on the planet's surface, and get some garlic
get
or
off the ship.
patchouli or something, and we'll get some
But then
circles.
if you want to salvage the Nova Espero, you can go ahead and do it, but I'm out. Let's just get off this ship. I want to make sure we can get Jax to somewhere safe so we can see to him. We need to see to Mark, but if you want to salvage the Nova Espero, you go ahead. I ain't going to stop you.
I mean, he's going to stop you right now, but like, we haven't come back. So whatever it is, man, if you want to do a plan and it's going to jump, and it's going to do whatever thing, and we'll catch up to it later, that's fine. I just think we need to get the fuck out of here.
All right, so I'll go plug in that stuff. I mean, the RI had it before. Is it still there? Is that kind of concept of?
Yeah, as you tool around and you go out outside the dropship and are messing with the terminal, right?
Mm-hmm. Just like what we did. Just like what we did before.
You have fuel capacity 6, by the way. Now it's down by 1.
For the dropship or for the Nova Espero?
The dropship.
Okay.
The RI, it's loading up. We'll say at this point, a couple hours have gone by. And Ian, so we'll just call it the Nova Espero, right? He appears. It's a reboot, so it takes him a moment to remember who you are. Ah, yes, I know you. As he has, your last saved progress.
Good to see you, Ian. So we're gonna take off, but we'll meet back up in a week, and yeah.
You're going to take off in the dropship?
Yeah, we're gonna jump out for a second in the dropship, but then we need you to come back here and kind of be in geosynchronous orbit on the opposite side of that space station. You got that?
What is your plan?
My plan is as soon as we exit the Nova Espero, it turns on its engines and takes off.
Okay, so it thrusters around to the other side of the planet?
No, it thrusters out. It goes as fast as it can, as quick as it can, and a short distance. So it shoots. I don't want to say warp because it doesn't warp, but just kind of it goes kind of full speed and then finds a trajectory that is on the opposite side. It goes out of the system, so it uses a lot of fuel. It's very fuel.
To go out. Well, don't get into the mechanics.
Right.
I need to know what you actually want to do. So you want the Nova Espero to go outside of the star system, or do you want it to just go out away from the planet and then get to the opposite side of where the station is? Here's the station. Here's Nova Espero. Here's the planet.
Well, I think originally it was out of weapons range, so now it's very far. So it'll take it a week or two. To just go out as far as it can, and if things follow it, which I'm sure that it may or may not be followed.
Before we get into that crap,
Yeah.
you want it to go out of weapons range,
Right.
and then find its way back to the planet on the opposite side, right?
Right. To do it in such a way that it's like where if human beings were alive, they would all be dead. There's a lot of G forces and the.
Oh, I see. You want to do it very, very quickly.
Very quickly. The most quick.
Okay, so as quickly as it can go. All right.
Yeah.
It's not using FTL.
It's using a lot of fuel, I'm sure.
It's not using FTL.
Yeah, FTL or.
Ken, I need to know what you want to do.
So let's start over.
I didn't realize we had an FTL. I thought that it was always under light speed. So the idea.
The jump drive is absolutely faster than light.
Okay. So yeah, to use the jump drive, have it jump away, and then have it come back, not an FTL, and
Okay.
You want it to FTL out of weapons range and then come back FTL back to the other side of the planet. So it's not going to be in weapons range again, but it'll kill anything that's on it that's not in cryo.
Right.
Allegedly, right?
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
To do it in such a way, because it would probably kill all of us if we weren't in cryo. And I don't want to go into cryo with that thing on the ship. So it's basically for it to disappear off the radar of whoever's around.
Right.
And then hope that there's nothing on the other side of the planet.
So the way it can work, Ian will tell you.
Right.
He can jump. He can make the longest jump. Get outside the system. And then, because he's an RI, and you guys have spent some time with coordinates, he can jump very close to the planet on the opposite side.
Right.
However, these things can be tracked if people are looking.
Right.
And it's not an instantaneous thing.
Sure.
So, like, when the FTL is charging up, for example, that takes time. So understand it's not going to be like boom, boom, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
I get the idea. He's going to pop out of the system, turn around, pop back in the system.
Right.
Here's what he says. Percentages of error. Apart from some of the thrustering that he's got to do to get the Nova Espero into the right position, using the jump drive, there's always a percentage of error of how long it will take. To just get outside of the system, it's not that far with a jump drive. Like, that doesn't take very long. But if there's any mishap, it could take anywhere from a few days to a month.
Sure.
That's if it goes really badly. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Well, it's better than losing the ship.
Okay. Cool. You guys are in game, chilling out. All that set up. You're back in the dropship. What do you do?
All we got to do is go. You want to go to the planet? Is that it? I mean, I don't want to go to the station.
No, we should definitely go to the planet, not the station.
Let's just get out of the ship, get out of the battle area.
Help me. I kind of like shoved the gun towards Gunny, the big fuck off gun I've got.
Take it off you.
And it just floats to you. And I'm like, help me get out of this fucking suit. Ow. Fuck. I'll drink, take another drink. This is probably an alarming amount of booze to be consuming before flying a dropship, but it's also Mark Zero, so.
Okay, dropship's loaded up. People are harnessed in. Mark Zero, you slide in. Are you taking off the advanced battle dress?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what like help me out of the suit because I can't fly in a suit, and I'll get out of the thing and I'll just kind of float over to the cockpit the cockpit, get in the chair.
Speaking of, what do you guys have on? Or do you just have your normal uniforms? Are you guys in space suits? What?
I got a pea suit. I think I have a pea suit on, but I don't have the helmet on. But I will go find a helmet because I'm not sure about and I'll probably put the helmet on.
Okay, helmet's on. Arthur?
Yeah. Helmet's strapped into the seat next to me, and I'm just in that suit, ready. I'm not going to have the helmet on because it's not my cup of tea.
Stifling. And Mark,
I'm wearing a normal ship suit.
Like just a suit.
It's just the I think it's rated for a little bit of EV, but it's not like you don't want to go outside in it, but if you are, as long as you got a helmet. And yeah, I'm in the cockpit right there.
Okay. Ivy she'll be in her pea suit. She like puts the jacket over top of it. She's got her helmet next to her. And everyone else is pretty much just in their normal spacer outfits. As dropship, the hangar bay decompressurizes, opens up. What do you do with this dropship?
I get us the fuck out of there.
As you fly, this is an interesting thought experiment, because you guys are actually, if this is your dropship, you're actually doing this number as you lift out, like a corkscrew.
It's turning. We would go straight out. We would go straight out of whatever direction it's pointing at the time, because we're not tied to it gravitationally. So we would just boom. We would just have, if there was anything out there, it would spin. We would have to make sure to get past whatever might be coming around to hit us.
As you boom, pop out, and you see the Nova Espero in its spin, right? As you just sort of like, you're doing this number, and then out here, as you feel,
I look back and I'm like, the damage doesn't look as bad from out here.
As you pop out, and you see that there is, there's a little bit of damage, but it actually doesn't look that bad. Some of the systems are blinking and whatnot. You can see that the cryopods, several of them are obviously damaged. And off in the distance, a near distance space-wise, you see the planet. You guys are in a very, very high orbit, so it's easy for you to pull away from it. You don't have to spend any fuel to do that. And beneath you, a little further back, you see the space station. The barrel seems intact. There's one of the rings around it, though it's not spinning. And then the other ring is floating next to it in like pieces. There's some plumes of plasma, but there's no firing. You see a pretty large ship there. It looks very similar to the Nova Espero. It's kind of floating next to it, and and not attached to a ring, but attached to the actual barrel itself. You see a patrol ship, which is a small gunship. There's a few ships going to and fro from the planet, but they're not going anywhere near the station. In fact, you'll see like little buoys here and there that kind of cordon off in space. No one's coming in and out of the station. As you guys,
I will point us towards the planet, but I'll orient us in a certain way where we can see the everything that's going on over there. This patrol vessel, is this something that I can assume has like 100+ like combatants on it, or is this something that's got like 5? Or, I don't need to know exactly. I'm just saying, like, is it a big ship where they've landed a fighting force, or is it more like, hey, there's a couple of cops on that thing?
Let's see. You'll know that it's a pretty medium range vessel. It does have a jump drive, not particularly fast. Generally, the crew is maybe a platoon, if it were to have that many, which is about how much a dropship can have on it. But it is faster. It's much larger than you guys. It's a Type 2 craft. You guys are a Type 0.
Yeah, the Nova Espero was a Type 0, or?
No, Nova Espero was a Type 5, I think.
Okay.
So you had really, really expensive fuel. Patrol crafts usually carry Marines. They patrol things that are suspicious. They are
okay. Then, as a former Marine, is that something that the two of us could, if we caught him off guard, take, or is that just a suicide mission?
in a drop ship, it's probably a suicide mission.
Okay.
And you'll realize that the patrol ship wasn't there before. Like, likely it's the thing that was firing. You do know, since you're a Marine, they have nukes.
Oh, Gunny, man, if we could take that ship.
It dawns on you what those EMPs were.
Yep.
It has heavy missiles usually. They can be outfitted with nukes, armor, a couple lasers. Yeah, it's gnarly. Not the worst, but it's pretty bad.
Gunny, what if we took that ship?
Let's just.
Then nobody could tell us no. Nobody could tell us no. We could be pirates. Do you know how much we could get for fucking ships, man? We could be pirates.
Roger says, I could
Couldn't even steal animals.
I could be a pirate. Who else is in the cockpit with you?
I thought Ivy was in the cockpit with me.
Yeah, she's looking up. I don't like them.
Yeah, but they've docked. That means that most of them are not on that ship. This is the perfect fucking time.
Not at all true. They might be on there and might not be. Also, what's the other one? Looks like something like the Nova Espero, another exploration vessel.
We don't need any exploration vessels. We need a fucking warship. You can't hold anything hostage with an exploration ship.
As the Nova Espero rights itself, you see beneath you. How much distance have you gained from it?
I mean, we've been going. Our goal is to get away from it.
Yeah. What I need to know is in terms of right on top of it, which that could be a couple miles. Remember, you're in space. If you want to be close distance, that's within 20, 30 minutes of it. Beyond that, you're in medium distance. It's still weapons range. This is a lot longer. What medium distance is, you can't even see it. It's still weapons range.
Yeah,
So
I would
how far
imagine it would have been set to start up and go when we were a safe enough distance for if they ran the FTL, it wouldn't fuck us up. So
right. You would
And I
assume that
figured that we're probably just on the other side of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're real close, but we're just outside of that.
so you guys are a close distance away.
Yeah.
By space standards. You see the ship, it's like a little Tylenol. As it turns, rights itself, starts angled out to the trajectory. You see the engines firing. It's obviously gaining its bearing and whatnot. And the patrol ship decouples from the station. You know this because of your sensors. You're quite far away.
Okay.
Still in short distance, but it's pretty far away. As you see a train wreck in slow motion, as the Nova Espero, it's just painfully slow, as the patrol ship is like slowly re-maneuvering. You guys have lots of time to watch this.
I look over at Ivy and I'm like, come on, pretty boy, we can take it. You know it. Let's do this. Take another fucking swig of Jameson.
Roll your body save.
All right. I have been losing that body. This is not going to work.
Just Ivy and Mark in the cockpit.
Anybody can be in here with us. Just, yeah.
She's just in the chair. You can be in it too.
That is, can I add anything to this save or is it just
I mean, if you can add a skill to it, sure.
Yeah, all right. Let's go military training onto this body save, which makes it, because I don't think firearms or piloting would work for this, but
Firearms will definitely not.
so that's plus
Piloting
10.
would be fine. You drink and pilot all the time.
Fuck yeah, let's add fucking piloting. It gives me 15.
Little drinking and driving.
Yeah,
That's sexy.
that makes it a
Don't do this at home, kids.
44, and I rolled a 45.
Woof.
No. Wait. Yes, because I lost the body set. I failed it by 1.
As no one knows but you're seeing like 2 Nova Esperos.
I keep that shit under wraps.
And you're like,
The only person who could figure this out right now would be Jackson, and he's asleep.
yeah. Do you see like 2 patrol ships for a moment? You're like, ah! I've never had experience like this.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
What, John? Shut up. Yeah, Arthur. What do? You float your head up there.
We're lucky because right now I'm not
Keep on
actually
going.
doing anything. We're just kind of already on a path.
Yeah, just keep moving. Nothing
Where are you
too
going?
fast. Let's just keep going.
Nothing to see
Gunny.
here, fellas.
Gunny, there's a pirate ship right there. We could be pirates.
Not today. Let's just get Jackson safe.
Where are you going?
Oh, listen. If we wake his ass up and he's a pirate, he will be happy. Do you know how happy he would be if he woke up a pirate?
Ivy finally turns. She says, "Where are we going?"
That
What's the
way.
plan? Let's just
Okay, you do need a flight plan, unless you're just
we-
flying off.
We whatever direction we came out of the ship, I angled us towards the planet, and then I rotated us so that we can see
I see. So you're going. Okay.
yeah,
Are
we've
you
been
correct?
heading towards the planet, but I've been trying to tell him that we should head over that way and intercept that ship.
What I'm trying to say is, not what you're gonna do, what you are doing.
Yeah.
Are you headed directly for the city? Are you going for an orbit? What are you doing?
I mean, we're in a drop ship. The whole plan was to get off of the Nova Espero. I have locked us in on a path toward the city. I can always change it once we're there, or once we break Atmo, I can change.
Right. So you're
not land us in a city.
You're not
We're heading that
orbiting.
way.
You're landing. Okay, awesome. As you are on your way, you see this entire maneuver to land will cost a fuel. Okay, so
That's
you're at 5 as you're going down. And
You said I've got 5, and it'll take one of those 5 to do this.
correct, but not yet.
Okay, cool. I'm writing this down because I'm piloting. So
It's going to take a few hours. As you look at the little triptych, it's going to take you like 4 hours to land this thing, unless you like bulldoze it, right? But right now you're doing a normal flight. Do you guys do anything? In
we
Or
don't have. Yeah, we don't have active sensors or anything like that. Like the whole idea is, unless somebody does an active sensor sweep or something like that, they shouldn't know we're even there, right? Because we're such a tiny vessel, right?
Yeah. Okay. About an hour goes by. You see that patrol ship turn in that time, fire, and it starts moving towards you all and the Nova Espero because you're in relatively the same spot.
Sure.
Hour
It
and a
fires
half,
its engines or it fires a weapon.
it's engines.
Okay.
Now, mind you, you're seeing this through sensors because it's like this big to you, okay? It's you can't really see it through your naked eye, and you definitely can't. You're looking through the sensors and such. As Ivy will be calling it out, they're coming this way. It's about that time the Nova Espero shoots off.
Glenn, it's gone.
Well, that's good.
Did you guys just see what he did?
yes. Oh my god.
The ship and was like, That's hilarious. All right. Roll piloting. Anyone who wants to mess with sensors and or whatever you want to do to not be picked up by this military vessel scanning, this would be the roll.
All right. Can I use combat on this for piloting roll, or do you need me to speed?
Combat is perfectly fine.
Can I
And
help
doing
him?
whatever kind of evasive movement. Okay. How are you helping?
I would like to use hacking
Okay.
to because of my correspondence with Ian, and say that maybe try to mask our signature to make it look like some garbage or something like that was launched before.
You loaded Ian into the dropship, so that makes lots of sense. Awesome. Advantage on the roll.
Sweet. Because so far we failed. We still failed.
What'd you fail by?
69, that's 22.
As you're sitting there doing maneuvers.
No, that's right. It's not right. Sorry. 12.
That's better. As Ian is masking your signature, you see the lights turn out. The air conditioning thing that cycles air is like quiets down. Air's a little thinner as you
Not for me.
you cut your engines. Indeed, you got. Well, then you're using your air supply.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true.
You can totally do that. As you cut your engines and you're just going through space. 30 minutes goes by. It's been 2 hours of your 4. An hour goes by. The ship is still coming.
All right. I need to know.
You're about. Go on.
It's on an intercept course for us, or it's heading to...
As far as you can tell, it's coming towards you. Is it coming at you? You can't tell.
Okay, well then I'd like to do computers or whatever I need to do to work the sensors or piloting, because I want to plot where it's going. Is it on an intercept course to meet us where we're going to be, or is it still heading towards something else?
Roll it.
That is a much better roll. That is a 22. That's a crit success, right?
Crit success. Yep.
Okay.
As you see, they're heading where you were.
Where we were, not where we're going to be. Okay.
Correct.
That's what
Obviously,
I needed to know.
as it kind of dawns on you, and maybe Gunny, you're sitting there too, and perhaps you're looking at it. Ivy will look up at you. She's doing the Princess Leia, where she's like looking up over her shoulder. She says, "Oh, they're going where we were. That means they're probably going to investigate the Nova Espero, bigger ship, but they may have detected like an escape pod or something like that. That means they haven't seen us." She kind of looks over at you, Mark. It means they haven't seen us. They probably know something's out here.
All right.
The crit success, that's exactly what it is. They detected something leave the Nova Espero, and they will investigate it somehow at some point.
They're heading. Okay, so looks like what they're probably going to do. If I was there, what they're probably going to do is get there and do a sensor sweep from there and see if they can't pick us up, because, I mean, they're only like about an hour away from where we were to begin with, right? And
they can move. If they burn fuel, they can get to you in less than an hour.
Here's the thing, Gunny, and I swivel my, because I'm not actually piloting right now. I swivel my chair like fast. I look at Gunny and Ivy. Glenn, are you in the cockpit with us? I mean, I imagine that the cockpit isn't a separate room, that it's just the front. and that everything behind it is just like room for troops.
Sure.
And there may be like a sensor chair next to it or something like that. But like, anyway, if they don't know where we are, then we can sneak up on them. I'm telling you guys.
We need to get away. We don't
Away.
We can't get away. We can't get away.
Get on the planet.
We
got a
we
plan
can't get away.
that has
We
nothing to
can't
do with those
outrun them.
guys. We
can't outrun them. That's a fucking warship. We can't outrun them.
Oh, you're right. Well, let's not. Let's just go to the planet. I put a little thing. I hacked our computers. We just look like trash to them. They don't like that. They don't care about us. That big ship is a very expensive ship.
You may look like trash, but I never look like trash.
They arrive at the location and are sitting there as Ivy will actually, as you guys are arguing, she's like, it seems like they would go into FTL unless they're just being cautious.
Plus,
Do we have?
we got to cover story. If we don't do anything insane, maybe they'll not shoot first. Maybe they'll just try and board us and want to talk to us and wonder why the fuck that ship just like shot off into space, and we're like, oh, there was a witch, or
20 minutes.
It was other Marines or something. I don't know, man.
20 minutes.
Look, if they find us, they can shoot us out of the fucking sky. Like, we got.
You get a ping. There's a ping on your control dash.
Just play it cool, man.
I stop and I look at it like it's fucking pissed. Like how dare you? That's.
Look, just play it cool. Like, just
They're
play it
hailing
cool.
us. They're hailing us.
Great.
Ivy says, Arthur,
we need to get our story straight.
Blood.
Play cool. Like,
roll body. Arthur, what are you doing?
That's the wrong dice. But it's a 0 on that one, so I win.
Hey, nice.
Can I make because I don't know what combat experience we've had in this sort of situation, but
this is a drop ship.
I might have experienced
this
some...
drop ship will not. Sorry, go ahead.
So, if they're hailing, what I'm trying to get my head around is if we're in their position, ship's just flown off, they got a glimpse of something leaving the Espero, but that was not in the same area, hasn't sped off, hasn't done anything except just drift away. You send out a hail, you don't necessarily know where you're sending it to. So I would just say, don't answer it. We just keep on drifting. And if you can speed up a little bit, or
I tell you, Gunny, if I speed up, then it'll give us away.
Right.
If I do anything right now, because right now I got about 20 minutes before I have to turn my engines back on.
Don't do anything, man.
Right, we do
Let
nothing.
it be. Be cool.
Glenn Space.
Keep drifting.
Another broadcast.
Glenn Space, I need to know. And Ivy, if you know too. Are they hailing us or are they hailing in the general direction?
As you have 10 minutes, you see like the deal light up. The planet is like big in front of you. Okay? Right? So you're at that point where you have to choose, Mark, to go into orbit or to go into the planet, or else you'll burn up or something. So before you make that choice, you'd ask some questions. Glenn, you'd mentioned something. What was it?
What did I say about? I didn't ask any questions.
Oh, you didn't. You didn't.
I asked him a question. So
Yeah, he asked me a question.
so-
I don't know the answer to the question.
So what Mark's asking is, are they hailing us specifically, like they've targeted our ship, and are hailing us specifically, or are they doing a broadband hail? Like, and that's why I'm asking Ivy and Glenn to see if they can figure that out within that period of time before I have to make that decision.
Glenn,
Yeah.
get a roll.
Yeah, I'll roll.
Ivy will aid you. You get advantage on it.
Is that intelligence plus
Intellect plus
rimwise or something?
rimwise could work.
Yeah. Because I mean, I have mechanical repair and hacking, and I don't think either one of those would do
I think
much.
Computers would work for sure. You know,
I do have computers.
It's the same as REMwise. So
Rimwise, yeah.
Either.
Just kind of like I'm not 100. I'm not 100 guys, but you said that was I got a
Advantage.
what's it called? Advantage. That's good because I missed the first one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and then
Not gaming unless one dice goes off the table.
guys, like I'm pretty sure they see us. I failed. I got an 85 and like a 90 something. Which
Was it a 99?
No, it was like a 90. Like
Okay.
It was two different numbers.
As you and Ivy are talking, and here's the thing. It could be both. Because you haven't, like, you could find out, but you have to, like, look at the message. And this is the problem since you fail. If you look at the message, it could send a read receipt.
Right. So what I could do, Mark, is maybe set the computer up so that possibly the computer like looks like our transmitter's damaged. So if like they see that our transmitter's damaged, that's why we aren't responding. Or maybe we just fly faster into the planet and I don't know. Can that ship follow us?
8 minutes.
You're a pilot.
So I look at everybody and I was like, all right, how do I look? I'll just fucking answer it.
No, not you.
Don't
Anybody
answer
but
it.
you. Gunny can answer. Me
No.
can answer. Not you.
What?
Arthur.
Fuck it.
Like something's going on, man. I'm not sure what that is, but I feel like your headspace is kind of.
Arthur, hold. Ron, speak.
We're not answering it. Just keep on. We're playing dead. Let's continue playing dead.
Okay.
Yeah, but we can't play dead any longer because I got to turn the engines on. We gotta either go. If I don't do anything, we're gonna hit the atmosphere and we're gonna burn the fuck up right here.
Have they
So
started?
we can't play dead any longer.
Have they
we got
started
7 minutes?
moving towards us? Yeah, I mean they might.
No.
Just just play it cool.
Down to the line.
Like, just play it cool.
Yep.
You know.
What'd you say, John?
Just Mark, we'll do it down to the line.
All right, down to the fucking wire. Here we go. All right, I'm still heading. My flight plan is to take a window into the atmosphere. I'm heading on a path towards the city, but I reserve the right to detour at any point before getting to the city. So
Yeah, of course. Here's the thing. You're now at 5 minutes. You guys are feeling the boo, boo of atmosphere. You're going Mach 23. Okay? That's what's happening right now. You need to
gonna have
hit the
to brake right now, is what you're telling me. Like I gotta decelerate now.
air brake or something, right? Either way, it causes, the deal. The safe way to do this is to hit the engines, right? You could also try to barrel through and go really fast. It's up to you. Either way, you're going to roll pilot. Yep.
All right.
to do your maneuver. You're going to be going extremely fast since we're down to the wire, because it was 10 minutes when you needed to do it. You're at 5. Okay? It's a difficult roll. Yeah?
Okay.
So it's flat. No disadvantage, no advantage. At least right now, unless someone can aid you. I will say, if you crit fail this, you all
We'll die. This is the end of the game.
You might not die, but it'd be bad. You will have a very difficult time piloting off of your path. You can do it, but it will be with disadvantage, assuming we get that far. Okay.
Okay.
As you burn in, I need description. Do you hit engines? Yes. What were you asking, Ken?
Can I aid him with computers? Because I got Ian in there, kind of like who has some self-preservation.
Yep. Absolutely. You have a RI helping you out, so you have advantage on this roll.
All right. Fuck yeah. I look over. I'm going to make this roll, and I look over at Gunny. Last chance, Gunny. They're going to see us right now. Either it's a controlled thing, or I can make it look like we're a piece of trash skipping through the atmosphere, but it's going to be rough, and we may not make it.
Do it.
Do what?
Trash.
Trash?
Do the
All
second
right.
one.
Okay.
I will.
Before you roll, as the ship is like, go. You guys are in it. What are you doing?
I yell, grab hold of something. This is going to be a wild-ass fucking ride. And I'm going to...
Everyone make fear saves, but Mark.
But Mark 0, right. And the idea is I'm going to be trying to use the profile of the ship to hit the most air, to try to air brake without using the engines yet. Once we and there's going to be a moment where we're going to be a big fucking comet in the atmosphere, at which point I will hit some engines to reverse brake with them, because nobody will be able to tell the difference at that point. Right. For that one little bit where we're...
I get it. You bust ass through, you guys hear this wham of sonic boom as you're going like Mach 30. Just... What'd you get?
0-4.
Nice. We'll roll it again to get advantage and see if you get doubles. Because then it'd be a crit.
No, it's 36 on the other. I mean, they were both successes, but...
What'd you two get on your fear saves?
I got
22.
a 13.
Nice.
Hell yeah, 22. So you'll gain, you'll lose 1 point of stress since you crit on the fear save. And 13, you are just... You're gonna... is your fear save... Has it taken any hits?
Yeah, just maybe once or twice this episode.
You'll regain 2 points of whatever save you want. Since that's
nice.
The 4th or 5th fear save, you just been like ace.
Yeah, well, this is
All right.
Sweet.
As Mark 0, describe what happens.
I'm piloting us through this like fucking wash. I'm having fun. Just
Ivy's like, she feels bad all over.
Because I rolled a 4 out of 69. While I'm doing this, I see her doing the thing, and I put my hand right in front of her mouth and just make it go all over her. And then I wipe my hand off on her like fucking shirt and reach back down and like.
You see just like her legs. Arthur, what do you do to get out of the way of the vomit, or you just take it?
I block it so it doesn't hit the screen, but like the egg goes everywhere else.
I'm just putting my helmet on.
Let's roll for Elliot really quick. Oh God, Elliot's screaming and shitting himself. Therese,
Sharice
Oh,
loves
wow.
it.
Sharice rolled double zeros, and she's like, just cool as a cucumber. She's
cold.
probably gonna dump it. And then Roger
Is
got
Roger
a
a Marine?
6.
Oh, he's
No.
good though.
He's like, woo! All right. Jackson's like, okay. And you guys, there's a 5-10 minutes of darkness, radio silence as you guys burn through the atmosphere. No idea what that ship was doing because you lose contact with it. It's just, whoa. You're into the atmosphere, this purple atmosphere. When you come out of that dead zone, you are on one side of the planet that is almost the opposite side as the city. But you're moving so fast, within 10 minutes, you're going to go around the globe, like halfway, like, right? You guys are like, go, 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 like fucking tearing ass, all right? Do you go to the city or do you go elsewhere? You just came in radio ability. Mark Zero, you'll know within just a few minutes. You guys will be picked up by sensors unless you either hit the deck or you go off or you do something. Or if you go to the city, then you go to the city. What do you do?
I holler out. It's like, all right, Gunny, what's the choice? Are we going to the city? Going to the
No,
city, or are we
outside
going
the
to
city.
check out somewhere
Yeah,
else?
maybe we land before we get to the
somewhere else.
city. I think.
Yeah. Because
All right.
if we're
I will-
flying to the city, we'll be spotted and probably shot down. Let's go somewhere remote.
I agree. Concur, doctor.
Lots of
Yeah, there's a lot of remote places. I'll just choose. I'll set us down since we're going so fast. We're going to be heading towards the city. I'm going to put us down. I don't know, 100 miles or something outside the city.
That's not very far.
Okay. What?
For a ship, that's nothing.
Right. I mean, I want us to be far enough away that fuck it, give me
that we can
Well-
see.
So you'll
Sorry,
know
Mark.
there's a major city. There's also a smaller settlement that's basically a mining town. There are some villages, like very small villages throughout the world, but there's only 2 major actual metropolises. One is an actual city that has corporatocracy and all that shit. One's the more manufacturing, and then there's some villages here and there.
is there a large
town.
distance between the mining village and the city? Like thousands of miles, or is it like hundreds of miles?
200 miles. What were you
A
saying?
few hundred miles? Okay.
What'd you say, John?
I'm saying mining town. We can lie low. It may have some medical facilities because, Mark, you're fucked, and Jackson needs seeing too.
Yeah, his arm is half done.
Yeah, if it's a town, he's got more chance. If it's a small settlement or village, then we'll not be able to get any help there. But if there's a
All right,
town,
All right. Do you want me to land in the mining town, or you want me to land outside the mining town and we hoof it? Like,
yeah, just outside.
okay.
all right.
20,
I'll
30,
set us.
50 miles.
Make your pilot check. This is to essentially not be seen, to avoid
Yeah.
radar, basically, and to come in not like a meteorite.
007.
Oh, as you guys bank, boom, whip around. You actually almost circle the planet, like a full rotation, slowing down as you get low. Anyone who's looking out the window, you see you're like 300 feet above. Going like Mach 10. Like, ah! Shit on the ground is like. You like bird strike. And you come around and you see this drop ship, like the whole bottom of it's black. As like on a landing pad, like the metal's like undulating and shit. Ivy.
I unbuckle myself. I'm like, that is how you do that. And then I fucking pass out too.
It is tiring as a motherfucker on this planet because it is real gravity. And you guys are not used to having full gravity. It's like 1.2. As it's just sort of sluggish down here. Ian is doing the readout, giving you already to Glenn. Ian is doing the readout of the atmosphere, giving it to Glenn, telling you, conditions. Let's do a roll really quick. Where you actually set, you got a 007. That's in your. You don't need a roll. That's in your favor. So it's a temperate zone. The weather's actually not too bad. Maybe a light sprinkle here and there of rain, but it's like the early fall is the climate outside. And Arthur, roll a d10, and Glenn, call high or low.
Low, because it's gonna be high.
About a 10.
Of course,
Okay.
it's gonna be high.
It is daytime. All right, we'll say it's like about midday. What y'all doing?
I'm passed out in the pilot seat.
We are.
Check everyone's okay.
I'm just gonna run some sensor checks
Go,
to
Glenn.
see if anybody's headed our way.
As you ping
maybe-
out, you see that you're a few clicks outside of the town. Actually, you're on like a landing pad, but it's like where the airport is. It's not like literally in the town square. And this isn't Star Trek. It's like, hey, what's up, guys? Right? You see that there's some transport, but no one has pinged you at all.
Right.
Which actually is a little strange. Usually there's, hey, who are you?
Is there any motion?
Apparently, no. I mean, general shit.
Yeah.
But you're like, Mark put you down in a place that is either not really used or it's just pretty desolate.
I don't know about you guys, but I think we could use a nap.
Yep, take 10 if you guys want to rest. I'll keep an eye out.
But it would be the smart thing would be for us to do is to get out of this ship and somewhere else, because if we were tracked and somebody cares, they're coming here. Because we were not quiet when we landed.
You're also at
Yeah, but this
4 fuel, by the way.
but this is also shelter from the sun. Keep the doors open. Stay cool.
You open the
And-
doors. The air smells wonderful, sweet. It is real air that's not been recycled 1,000 times. You feel the wind. The smell of puke evacuates out of the drop.
Did you say it was raining?
Just sprinkling here and there.
I'm heading. I'm just heading straight out. Helmet
Yep.
off, suit off.
Yep.
Just me.
It's this wonderful, warm sprinkle rain, beautiful fall weather. Like, the sky is purple, just like if you see on here. A little bit lower light, because it's a red dwarf for a sun. And Yeah, looking around, imagine it's kind of like perpetual twilight, maybe a little bit lighter than that. Odd flora and fauna. And you can see, Arthur, you guys are on a landing strip, like a space port, but it looks like it's like either private or has been closed down. You'll see like one other ship way down the tarmac, no lights or anything on, and it's a little bit larger than this dropship, spaceship. Yeah, that's the only thing here. You don't see anyone around.
I'm of course going to ask you what kind of ship it is, but I'm passed out, so.
Right.
Arthur's marine, he can tell. It is not military, but it would be considered a starfighter.
The other ship.
Yeah.
Gunny,
Gonna get
should
the
we
rifle.
establish a perimeter? I think Mark's out. I mean, I could use
let him rest.
a week of R&R. I feel like once I'm done today, once today's done, I'm out for a minute. So we get some ground transportation. Maybe find somewhere else to hold up. I feel like we're just kind of out open, but it's good to figure out where we are. We got time on this planet. What are your thoughts, Gunny?
I am going to appreciate the rain for a little bit longer. Then I'm going to get my gun. And I'm going to head out.
What is
Check out what that ship is. See if there's any life.
It's Bob Ross something. What is it?
Socks. Sorry.
Socks. Nice.
Say it one more time.
Let's just check out that ship. And
All right.
while we're on our way there, check if there's anything going on. Because if there's no life here, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, maybe they just abandoned it. I mean, there's a lot of abandoned places. Maybe they ran out of whatever ore there was in this area. Whatever this was that was important. We'll investigate the area. Should we take some people with us? Maybe let Mark rest a little bit?
We won't be long. Ivy and the rest can stay here. Get yourself a gun.
Well, maybe Ivy could go with us because she's a fighter.
Y'all can wake me up.
or we could get Mark. I mean, I feel like, he just a little power nap and, 15 minutes is all you need and you come back and you're probably fine. I'm just afraid that if I fall asleep, that's it for me for a long time. So, do we all go or we all stay? We split up? What's the idea, you think?
I'll knock on the window. See if that wakes up Mark.
I sit bolt upright in the chair, and the first thing that I have access to, which is probably the bottle, is in my hand as a weapon. It's like, oh, what the fuck is that? I look around at the ship, and I slowly, like I'm an old ass man, get out of this chair.
While you're doing that, I'm going to slowly wander off towards the ship. I know you'll follow. If you want a ship, follow.
I definitely want a fucking starfighter type ship that's bigger than our drop ship. Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'll see if it works. I guess we should take.
Yeah, I'll be bringing my shotgun, not the big fuck off gun, because we're already in more G's than we're used to, and that's a big fucking gun, and I am exhausted.
Yeah, if you have a gun, you can give it to me, I guess. I don't have a gun. I'm sorry.
You don't have a gun?
I don't have a
I
gun.
toss you a hollow pistol.
Thanks.
Well, yeah.
I pick it up. I hold it. Just point.
So who stays in the drop?
I think Ivy's passed out, and we're I don't know if you heard, but I'm leaving the big fucking gun because it's a machine gun, right? Like it's not an assault rifle; it's a machine gun, right?
Yeah, it's a big old. It's a Haas. It's a Jesse Ventura machine gun.
Right. I leave that fucker right there because, like I was saying, we're in heavier gravity than we were. I'm fucking exhausted. I leave it there. I've got my shotgun.
Okay. You guys leave the dropship?
And I also have the revolver on me, but yeah. And I'm also not wearing the big armor. I'm just wearing my pea suit.
Yep. Who's staying in the dropship?
3 minor NPCs. Roger, Clarice, and Elliot.
And so you get
And Ivy's up to her.
I think Ivy should come with us. You know, if she
I'll
wants.
pat Ivy awake and be like, "Wake up, sunshine."
She's like got a crust on her face.
You might want to clean yourself up. But and then I point out the view screen. I'm like, we're going over there.
She, kind of cleans herself up, and as you guys are outside the dropship, maybe Arthur's out there first, since he'd gone out there first.
Yeah.
Securing the landing zone. You all get out. 3 NPCs. Roger says, "I'll keep an eye on them. That'd be all right." As Elliot's like, "Oh, I shit everywhere."
I look over at Elliot. I'm like, "Bruh," and I just walk out.
Do you take Jackson with you?
No.
No, he's in a med pod, right? Unless it floats, I'm leaving him right here because we're gonna go over and check out that starfighter type ship that's bigger than the ship we're in. And
Okay. As you guys head up that way, you got to go all the way across the tarmac. And if you've ever stood on a tarmac, you can tell they're really, really big, especially for space. As you're hoofing it, you may be close to the buildings. Gunny, you can tell going first. Looks like the buildings are overgrown with this, weird root, this purple root bullshit. Maybe you look in a couple of the doors. Looks like several of them have been cleaned out. There's a couple hangars in there. Doesn't look like there's any ships. But maybe there's things in there. You're going to cross 2 buildings before you get to this thing. Do you guys go in the buildings? Do you just go to the ship?
no, we go to the ship.
Yep,
You get to the ship. You get to this ship. It is old. It's the best ship
Ever.
ever. Great ship. It's an amazing ship. Beautiful ship.
It's got the best people.
It's got the
The
best
most
people.
people.
The most people in the ship.
It's made out of all of the best things.
Yeah, the best
Bestly
things. Beautiful things.
resourced, strongest
people.
metals.
A lot of people.
Strongest everywhere.
A lot of visibility, but most stealthy too.
Healthy. It's the best ship.
That
Nobody's ever
What-
had a
what
ship
is the
as
ship?
good as this.
Is it look like exactly?
Yep. You were seeing. Oh, indeed. Oh, why would you want to know? You were seeing an industrial spacecraft It is a Leo Lumo industrial spacecraft. You see on the front of it. So imagine a starship. There you go. It looks like that. I love that.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
great.
Yeah.
Yep, it's awesome. On the front of it, it's got a gun sort of pointed down, and you see written across the bow, it says Wasp, as that is its name,
Yeah.
or was its name.
White urban profession.
Let's see. Find this guy really quick. Of course, it doesn't show me what. This book almost gives you what you need.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't give everything. So the drop ship is around 17 meters in length. This thing is just a little bit larger. It's about 25 meters, 30 meters. About
That's about the size of the. That's about the size of the Millennium Falcon.
There you go. See, it's got the one weapon installed. Looks like it has a couple placements for missiles, but there are no missiles on.
That's cool. It's got hard points, but
crew capacity is actually 8. Has room for 8 cryopods.
cryopods means that it's got a fucking.
Yep, it's got a jump 1 drive. And it's a class 1 ship. Normally, it's going to have a jump 1. So, yeah, you see sensor array and the whole thing. It's a little bit older, but yeah, it's just kind of here.
Nice.
As you walk up to it, you're sort of looking around at the outside. Of course, the butt hatch, for the ramp is locked.
Blood space, you're up.
I will do my best to open it up. I'll look around to see.
That is,
I'll hit a sensor. I'll hit like the door to see if it lights up or anything like that.
Yeah,
or, the doorknob.
Arthur, roll me a. Arthur, roll me a D10. Mark, call high or low.
Hi.
Where does 5 sit in?
That'd be low.
It's low.
Nope.
It's the opposite. It's the opposite.
As you hit the button and you see, one, there's obviously a mechanical lock because you can just see it. You know these kinds of doors. But 2, there's no power, which means the thing needs a fuel cell.
Yeah.
I still have lockpicks.
Or someone decoupled the battery for long storage.
Yeah. This could take a little while. I mean, it needs a battery. How many people can be on the ship? How big is it?
12.
12. So it's the same as the ship that we have.
It has capacity 8. Sorry, that's my bad.
8. A little smaller, but enough for everybody. I guess I'll open up the hood and see,
You can get underneath the ship.
Like
as you can kind of mess
that I can, yeah.
Yeah, you got your tools and you can kind of pull in and look around in there.
So there's a battery.
While he's doing that, because that's going to take him some time, I'm just walking around the whole thing, like touching the hull, almost like this is a horse that doesn't know me, just talking to it. Yeah.
I love it. You can see that this is a pretty easily upgraded ship. It's a little bit older model. It has some older systems. There is a way to jury rig an RI into this. They didn't come with RIs. They didn't come with backup cameras. It's pretty analog, but you'll actually know from your time, being a Marine and all that stuff. It has 4 upgrade possibilities. So
okay, 4 upgrade slots. How many? You said there was a couple of missile hard points.
So
without missiles.
Yeah, so you have the 2 missile hard points. So we're gonna call that 1 hard point.
1 missile hard point with 2. Okay.
Yeah, it can hold 2. And it's got the laser cannon on the front. So that's a 2nd hard point. And it can be upgraded 4 times. So we can go into mechanics about that later. You know that with this thing, though, you could probably modify it and jury rig it to where you could have a little bit more, upgrade the jump drive, blah, 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 blah. Probably squeeze more speed or even some more cruise space at it.
I could probably take some of the stuff off the other ship and put it on
You
this
have
ship.
fuel on the other ship. You got 4.
Yeah, so we could probably get it running. I mean, it might be good to enter it and make sure that any countermeasures that whoever owned the ship are that the ship's not powered up before we.
Ivy will say the real question is, does it have its warp core?
This is a good question too.
That's a. I will. We don't have. Okay, good.
That's what she says. She says, "Who'd leave a ship like this unless they were on the run?"
Yeah.
It seems like it's been a while ago. See, shit's grown up around it. It's been here for months, maybe a little bit longer.
There's no witches
Maybe
on
a
this
year.
ship. We kind of look at Mark Zero. No witches.
This is one of the few times that you see him look at you with the same kind of grin he generally gives Jackson when they're about to go do something fucking stupid, like no witches.
Starts. It gets a little dark as cloud cover. It starts to rain a little bit more. You can look down the tarmac and see that Elliot is like washing himself. Charisse is obviously just like looking at him, shaking her head. And yeah,
we have a comm system, but they don't have comms. But can I ping the dropship with it, or okay?
Yeah, you have.
Then I will.
Ian is on the dropship, so you can absolutely talk to Ian.
Cool. Hey, Ian, put me in touch with Charisse.
A few moments by, you see her walk in. Yeah.
Hey, you look like you could handle yourself. Fly that ship over here closer to this one. We're gonna. I think we're gonna try to strip some shit off of this. We need it. It's too far away.
Okay. As it's like 10 minutes or something, and you see them get in, and as she starts to fly the ship around, she is an okay pilot. As she, it kind of like ting, like the front fender kind of like skips.
I look over at Glenn. I was like, well, we don't need landing gear.
Well, let's see if I can get it to work, but yeah, I guess probably not.
As
I have industrial repair, you'll know this. So as you start looking through stuff, Mark Zero is he's a very capable helper.
Oh, good. And so is
I don't
what's his
really
name?
know what I'm necessarily. I'm not going to be the guy who's leading this thing at all. But anything you tell me to do, I can pretty much at least get started on it. So
Glenn, you're underneath the ship. What are you doing under here?
Just looking to see what's needed. When they said FTL, I kind of looked for the FTL just to see what kind of.
You can't access it from underneath here. However, you can access some of the mechanical bits of the ship. But these ships, they're made. There's like the hull and the whole thing. You have to be inside.
Yeah, to access the so I will, do I find a battery, like where the battery is from this location?
So it's not a car.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Is there like a generator where we can like plug it in all Star Wars style, like with a big
There's that kind of shit.
Like
you can start doing some diagnostics and mess with whatnot. The internal systems, you have to be on the inside to truly plug and play them, but you can like plug in your little data pad and start.
Can I hook Ian up to here?
You have to jury rig it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Glenn.
That does not mean right.
I've got lock picks. They're mechanical lock picks.
Sure.
They were part of my kit, my original kit.
So to put Ian on it, you're gonna have to take the logic core out of the dropship.
Okay. Yeah.
This is still that droid head that we've been carrying around with us the whole time, right?
Sure. Well, I mean, I think we should be smart about this, guys. It's good to have one working ship and then kind of be here for a second before we start dismantling the old ship. You know, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Let's do this methodologically. Method.
What do you do, Glenn?
I think it's a good idea to break into that ship so we can get to the inside. So if you want to do that, go ahead.
All right, I will attempt to pick the lock on the door.
Make your roll.
What kind of roll is this?
It's gonna be intellect.
Okay, that's not very good. Let's see. Rem-wise, yes?
Yeah, I'll give you that for sure.
Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Rem-wise gives me 10. That's 4. No, I failed by 5.
So you will get it. It's just going to take a time. It just takes you a long time to do it. As you're sitting there like, this never happens, I swear. As you're trying to get the main mechanical lock off, and you just need help to lever it, and it's rusted, and you can tell the ship's just been here for months and months in the weather. As you finally, we'll say Ivy comes over and helps you out, as you know, the dust, the rust pops off, and you're gonna have to, there's no power, so you're gonna have to like crank the drop, the ramp down. As you've done this before, you've had to do it several times in the military. You tell her what to do, and it's like gung, 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 tick, 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 tick. You know.
I lied. I don't have mechanical repair. I do have industrial equipment, though. So whatever.
I have engineering.
You're not actually repairing the thing. Yeah. As Glenn, you're underneath it. You can tell that this is a very well-made ship. It is old school. It's very analog, which can cause you some issues. What you could do with the Nova Espero, you can't do with this. Right? So, like, it is not very susceptible to, for example, an RI taking it over.
Yeah.
Like,
it's older.
Systems, you would have to build those out. Yeah. But you could integrate the RI. He would have operations like sensors and these sorts of stuff, but the rest of the bells and whistles it just doesn't have.
Sure.
And you'll realize as you're tooling around, one of the reasons is because it's an old ship. The other is the shit that was there has been taken out.
Mm-hmm. It's been stripped.
No, it's been taken out on purpose. Like you see, like a not a chop job. You see that whoever used this didn't like
RIs.
Security problems.
Okay. So this is
that will ping the Glenn mind of you probably should be cautious.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone who knew what they were doing with the ship.
Yeah. So maybe it's a good thing that it doesn't have a lot of RI capability because of what happened on the space station and.
Yeah, it's not susceptible, and also an EMP, it would knock out the navigation and stuff, but you could still fly the ship.
Sure.
Like, it's not a big computer, right?
Right. Got it.
Arthur, you're outside. I'm assuming Taking a
Just
sit.
watching. Checking if there's any activity. Eyes on the building. If any of the buildings are close enough, bit of a wonder, but if it's a fair distance and I'll be too far away from the ship, just...
There's one of the main buildings is right there as you kind of look in there.
Yeah, look through windows, check the nearest door, see if I can go inside, but not go inside.
Hangar. It's a big hangar. At the far end, there's a metal staircase that goes up to a little office. Otherwise, there's some like doors and stuff. They're obviously just utility closet type places. Look in there, you see hoses and bits and pieces and stuff you guys could probably salvage. Maybe some useful stuff. Maybe you find like a fuel canister that actually isn't empty. As you're moving around, do you go up to the that office? Or do you stay down here?
I look back. Whereabouts are they at this point? Are they actually got inside the ship and...
They're cranking it down.
I'll shout over. I'm just going to check upstairs.
As you...
Then I'll head up the steps.
I look over and see where he's going. I want to clock real quick. Just how fast I can get to him if I need to, and then I'll wave at him and continue what I'm doing.
Yeah, you can run there within 5 minutes and be where he is.
Okay.
As Arthur, you get up. You know the stairs are rickety and whatnot, but they look pretty stable. As you get up to the office, looks like a foreman's office or something along those lines. Open the door, look in. There's a desk with some data pads, all dusty. Looks like this place was cleared out quickly. And as you're sort of poking about, you see maybe some military insignia. This, as you realize, is probably a military base, at least at one point. And there's a back room. Looks like there's like a toilet. Over this way, looks like some sleeping quarters and whatnot. The door's sort of just ajar. And there's like some detritus. Whatever happened here, it happened quickly. So the likelihood of, maybe something being left is there. You'll see way in the back, maybe there's a closet, and you'll actually see some magazines, as in like gun magazines, laying on the ground, scattered. As you're standing up there sort of like poking about, you happen to look over towards where your guys' ship is, your two ships. You can see out the window and then out the big bay window. You're kind of high up. That's when you see way down the tarmac, coming this way, a little Jeep. Pretty far. Likely hasn't seen your guys' ships because you're actually seeing over.
Yeah, okay. Head straight out, run down the steps. 5 minutes later, get over to Mark and Glenn's. We got company.
At this point,
how far away?
It's pretty far. It's like at the beginning of the airfield, so like quarter mile.
How far away is the jump ship from here?
The jump ship?
The drop ship's right next to the.
Everything's close.
We had it moved closer, so.
All right. Okay. Right, we've got company. There's a Jeep coming.
Yeah.
It's like a couple minutes,
and then
you hear. As there's a couple buildings, as you see the ship, you see the Jeep. It kind of turns. It's going parallel. It's not coming towards you right now. It was coming towards you this way down the road. Now it's like going this way towards one of the far buildings that way, as they haven't seen or recognized your drop ship is there yet. What do you guys do?
I look over at Glenn and I say, what do you need to do first?
I think it'll take some time. I mean, this is not something we can do in an afternoon.
I understand that, but like, I need us to at least be able to have a space we can fall back and like small arms fire is not gonna penetrate this ship. I just need us to be. We need a safe space.
I point to the drop
If
ship.
that means the drop ship, that's the drop ship. Okay.
Arthur, roll me.
Building up the gun. Oh, come.
Roll me your. We'll say intellect.
Can I command?
Oh yeah.
Nope, fail.
What'd you get?
72 over 57.
As
So,
it's heavy, the gravity, it's day, you've had this nice little shower. The fatigue on your body is incredible with the stress and everything. That said, as you hear them talking about get to the drop ship if you need, that's a great plan. It will dawn on you. There's a good chance they're not going to see you if you don't move, because they're not looking this way, and nothing is really out of place except that drop ship, right? And it's right next to your ship. However, eventually they will. They're going to go wherever they're going to go. They're going to come back, and they'll probably see you then. As, in fact, that Jeep goes out. As you all realize, it's a matter of time, probably. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe a day or two before the Jeep comes back. And at that point, someone's going to be like, what the hell? There's a drop ship. As Arthur, you're kind of sitting there looking at him. Last moment, what do you all do?
Is there a hangar nearby?
Yeah, the one he just came out of.
Well, we could put the drop ship in the hangar.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I look over at you and I'm like, Glenn Space, this is what we fucking pay you for. And I slap him like lightly on the back of the head. I will.
I can do it.
All right. And
Let's have the expert do it.
no, that's all right. I'll roll in with her, and she's in the thing, and I'll just kind of be like, got my hand on the back of the chair, kind of like
rock and roll
right there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Glenn, roll me a d10. You're the tens place. Arthur, roll me a d10. You're the ones place. And she gets advantage since you're helping. We consider that decision.
I'm definitely like basically interviewing this goth girl co-pilot person. Like, hey, you got this? Do you? Come on.
Hey, you got this, right? What'd you guys get?
56.
Okay. And
was it me? Was I supposed to
what'd you roll?
I didn't roll anything.
Yes. Roll a d10.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Was it just a D10?
Well, hold on. Go on.
Sorry.
I
Was
rolled
it
a 3.
just a D10 that you wanted us to roll? Or
I'm for you. You're getting a 5 and then a 6 because you were the ones place.
Right. Okay.
Ken, what'd you roll?
43. If that's
so a 4 and a 3. So 45 and a 36. The 36 succeeds. As you see, she's about to run into the building with half the ship.
And I'm like,
I said, oh! As the dropship goes in, lands, you guys are safe for a moment. Everybody roll a d10. I should say everybody roll a d5.
that's a 3 on the die.
I rolled a 10. 5 or 10. I
Okay.
rolled a 10.
Everybody gets 5 XP.
Okay, cool.
And the next time we game, we'll, depending on what happens, you guys could potentially do a shore leave, like a mini shore leave here. Since you've avoided all this detection. All right, y'all, I gotta bounce. I'm going down to the wire. I'll be on in a little while if you guys want to chill. If not, that's cool. But
Right on, man. Thanks for running. Fun game.
Yep, cool.
You made it.
We're on the
right,
Good game,
planet.
good game, good game, good game, good game, good
Yeah,
game.
good game.
See you guys.
All right, late.